We're ready. Are you? Welcome back, everyone, to TNC Swansea City against Norwich City. And it's live, Chris.
Here we go.
Here we go.
It's been a while, Jack. And I'd just like to remind you and also the audience, last time we did a TNC Watchalong, it was QPR versus Norwich City. The score was 1-1. QPR had a man sent off. Ida bundled one home, and Isaac Hayden attempted to pass the ball sideways, and he cleared the stadium roof. So let's sincerely hope, Jack, that it's a better performance tonight.
Thank you all for tuning in. We've just seen the team, Chris. Three changes from Birmingham.
Have you got it ready on screen?
I haven't, no. I was going to explain it to the people.
Right,
Three changes.
Go on then.
You weren't at Birmingham, so I'll explain it to you.
Yeah.
Quemaswar Poheta, out of the team.
Really?
In comes Springett.
Ooh.
Let us know your thoughts on that.
Interesting.
Adamida, out of the team.
Interesting.
In comes Huang.
You really pronounce that, don't you?
And Adam Forshaw comes in.
For sure.
For a little bit of solidity in the midfield.
For sure.
Out comes Christian Fasnacht.
For sure.
Oakley, welcome along. Sticking this on and driving home from Chesterfield. Be safe out there.
Yes, indeed. Welcome aboard. And by the way, as always, people, like all traditional TNC watch-alongs, we've got two requests. Actually, we've got three requests for you. First request, let us know your score prediction.
Yeah.
Second request, let us know where you're watching from. Third request, let us know and show us your TNC watch-along setups. Take a picture of wherever you're watching. Share it on X, formerly Twitter, and Instagram. Tag us at Talk Norwich City, and I will share absolutely all of them as a thanks for your support.
Bonus points if you have a Laken's lager in shot. And if you don't have any Laken's lager, let's get the plug in before we start. We're not drinking tonight. I'm being sensible and trying to lose some weight. Chris is driving. We're being very sensible. But you guys can drink. Get stuck in. Laken's lager, this is the best stuff. This is the good stuff.
It's so easy.
20% off. Link in description with code TNCLGR. The code's down there and also there. Don't miss out. Limited stocks of this stuff. It's like gold dust in Yarmouth.
Oh my God, completely forgot to say as well, this is going to be an extremely exciting watch-along, Jack. Not just because Norwich City are going to win it 3-0, but because Bradley Johnson is joining us at half-time. He's going to be watching the first half, giving us his thoughts on not just the game, but also the club and how they've been doing so far this season. So if you're tuning in, make sure that you save up your questions for Bradley Johnson. We'll try and field as many of your questions to him at halftime as possible and get through as many as we can.
Chris, I've already seen comment of the stream.
Go on.
It comes in from Joey Cross. Get the drinks in for a Huang Howitzer.
Huang Howitzer, I love that from you, Joey. Actually, that was quite a good one. First of all, the first TNC setup has already been posted. We've got one from Harry Batista.
Oh, I love Harry.
On X. I mean, look at that for a setup. I mean, you can't argue with that, can you? That's absolutely superb. Keep getting them in on X. Tag us at Talk Norwich City. Keep getting them on Instagram. Tag us at Talk Norwich City, and I will share all of them as a thanks for your support.
What's better than watching Norwich City win? It's watching Norwich City win from Alberta, Canada. That's what 1134 BK is up to this evening. Welcome along. Samuel says Super Bradley Johnson.
Indeed. Who put the ball in the Ipswich net?
Careful. Have we got a TNT bingo going tonight?
Well, it's on our social media somewhere.
You make your own bingo card.
Make your own
bingo card. Jill says, we're in Felixstowe, but totally Norwich City fans. Well, you're in Suffolk, but...
Hello, Jill.
You picked the right side of...
Just go back to Jill. What a lovely profile picture that is.
Profile picture of the night.
Oh, look at her. Jill and the husband, I think that is quite clearly there. Living the absolute dream.
Yeah.
Good evening, Jill.
If it's not your husband, Jill, we apologise, but a lovely looking fellow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tim is watching from Stockport. Stockport going well in League 2. I'm going 2-1 City tonight. Of course you are, Tim.
Oh, look at this, Jack. We've got our first TNC watch-along set up on Instagram from Brittany Duran, who says... What has DJ Ray B done to me? Up the yellers at Talk Norwich City. I mean, look at that. I mean, what is that on the tip? Is that a plant? It's very interesting.
Foliage.
Very interesting piece of foliage as a centerpiece. But Brittany, welcome aboard. Enjoy the show.
Sarah says, watching you guys in a very hot Tenerife. Or is she saying, watching you guys, and you're very hot.
All right, rub it in.
There we go. Welcome along, Sarah. Illusionist with the first super chat. Thank you.
God,
Illusionist has already been on the Lakens. He says, spring it hat trick incoming.
Oh, that's absolutely superb. And we've got another cracking TNC Watchalong setup that's coming on X from @Man-of-Noodles. That's handle of the Watchalong so far. He says, it's 5:45 a.m. I'm at work and I'm watching Talk Norwich City after a gig last night. Hopefully a win. What?
Tuning in from where?
Hang on a minute. 5:45 a.m. Where are you? Wadawrong? Is that an actual thing? Hang on a minute. No,
don't know.
Not clickable. Let us know where you're watching from. But anyway, it's a cracking watch-along setup. Get all of yours in.
Carl, legend.
Here
Carl, watching from Great Yarmouth.
What a man.
Carl, location of the evening. Great to see you. I'm sure Yarmouth is sunny and delightful as always. Welcome along. Ryan Thompson, thank you for the super chat. Evening, lads. Can't lie, I'm torn between this game and Newcastle against PSG. Going 3-1 City. Ryan, there's no comparison there.
That's shocking from you. Shocking from you.
You know, in one of the games, you've got the world's best winger. And in the other game, you've got Kylian Mbappe.
Look at this from Matthias Green on X. I mean, if that's that could be Watchalong setup so far. I mean, look at this. It's absolutely exceptional stuff. Look at those. Look at that memorabilia hanging up behind you as well. Absolutely brilliant. Keep getting them in.
Chris, we're about to kick off.
Oh, we are. Oh, blooming heck, that went quickly, didn't it?
And for once, we're actually watching it on a completely legal setup. I pay extortionate amounts of money for this, so watch it and take it.
Whoa. I mean, we always watch it legally, Jack. So here we go then, Jack. It's it's an interesting team, isn't it? And do you know what?
What's your score prediction?
Imagine if Springett takes his opportunity tonight and puts one in the back of the net. You're laughing, aren't you?
Springett pops up.
My score prediction is Norwich City 3, Swansea City 1. I'm going for a big win tonight.
Okay.
Big win on the road.
Dave says, where's Dave gone? Dave, love the watch-along, guys. You did an amazing job. Thank you, Dave. Need to get my Johnny T-shirt. Yeah, if you haven't already, link to the description. Johnny wrote, let's have a go. Let's hope he scores tonight. A massive super chat coming in from a Doncaster Rovers fan.
Oh, wow.
Evening, Norwich fans. Big up, Jack and Chris. 3-1 Norwich. Watching from Donny.
Oh,
I would be watching Champions League football, but when the EFL Championship on, got to watch the Championship. What's your prediction for the other Championship games? Well, let's have a look. Take a look at the other Championship games.
I don't bloody know.
But we need to reply to Daniel.
Johnny's trying to break through already, but the Swansea defender has managed to clear it. He's booted up the field. It's gone out for a Norwich City throw-in. Time check for those asking. 40 seconds in.
We'll have the other.
Yeah, you did too slow.
Coventry Blackburn. Just say who's going to win or draw.
At Coventry?
Yeah.
Coventry.
Leeds QPR.
Leeds.
Leicester Preston.
Draw.
Sunderland Watford.
Sunderland.
Rotherham Bristol City.
Just a really shitty 0-0 there.
I hope you've jotted that down. If Chris gets 6 out of 6, I'll buy him a pint.
Do you know what, Jack? I really fancy us tonight, by the way. I almost fancy us as much as Jack as I fancy Jack Stacey. That's an absolute monster throw back to the duff at the back. Let's hope that those boys keep another clean sheet. By the way, thanks again for that super chat. Very kind of you, Daniel. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Good evening to Uizo. No idea if that's how you pronounce it, but love it. Up the City says no life. I hope you have got a life. Brilliant stuff. Keep those score predictions coming in.
Look at this. Jason Taylor, what a legend. Watching from the... Oh, no, not that one.
Oh, hello.
Watching from the break room in Brisbane Casino.
Oh, that's absolute... that could be location. That could be the best location of the watch-along so far.
Casino.
Good evening, by the way. Almost 500 people
Brilliant.
Watching so far. I must implore you all to do one more thing for us as well. If you are here for the duration this evening, please head over to our X account and retweet our pinned tweet.
Yes.
We'd much appreciate it.
What's the pinned tweet?
Let's get as many Norwich fans in here as possible and join in what we hope will be a goal fest.
Time check. 2 minutes, 18 seconds on the clock. We're watching it on the Sky Red button.
We are indeed.
As Swansea City come forwards.
Oh, edge of the box. No! Shit! Oh, for God's sake.
1-0 Swansea after 2 minutes in this game. It's Jamal Lowe, I think. It was a cataclysmic failing in the midfield, and Swansea have taken the lead after 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Pony. Absolutely pony.
Oh dear, Chris, break it down for me.
Oh, it's.
I mean, that is.
How have we conceded that early on already? It's unacceptable. Wake up. Just keep it simple for the opening exchanges. Keep it simple. If in doubt, kick it out. Stop fanning around with it in midfield.
Could this be another Plymouth repeat?
No, don't. Oh my God, don't say that.
Well, we've conceded after 2 minutes. The thing that deeply concerns me at the moment, guys, is home form's been fairly solid. It's the away form. We look so open,
timid.
Yeah,
it's a very, very, very poor start from Norwich City to concede like that. It's not good enough.
Oh, we've given it away cheaply again.
God, there's actually newness this time. Dimmy's being stretched all over the place. Right, come on, boys, get the ball under control.
Chris, I think the concern, the midfield when we're up against it, just seems to kind of disintegrate somewhat, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I can't argue with that. Only 4 minutes and 6 seconds into this game, Jack, and Norwich City have yet to even bring the ball out into their half. It's a woeful start.
Is it time to be concerned, or is it time to just calm down?
Well, not really.
Deep breaths.
What, in this game or in general?
No, in this game.
Well, in this game we have to, because away to Plymouth, Jack, these boys completely lost their heads. So we've got to hope that this time that doesn't happen. It's a foul. It's lovely play there from Adam Forshaw, brings it in front of the man and he brings him down. Norwich City have the opportunity to control play here, Jack, finally.
Yeah, just a nightmare start from Norwich. If you're just tuning in, Swansea City 1, Norwich City 0. I think it was low with the goal. It was given away in the middle of the park and just sort of waltzed through, really.
What do you think about this comment here from Sean Cooper? You don't change a winning side. Jack, what's your thoughts on that? Swansea on Jen's box. Clear it! Clear it!
Norwich looking shaky here. It's tough, Sean, isn't it? Because, you've got 2 away games in a week. I think that this is the issue Norwich have got. We've got injuries and it suddenly looks like quite a thin squad.
But Jack, we've got 2 injuries up front. It doesn't excuse what we've just seen.
But
right, here's what I think. I think we've gone into this game complacent. I think we've looked at Swansea's form and how they're playing, and we've made those changes thinking, yeah, I reckon we'll be all right against these. No, I actually agree with Sean here. Don't change a winning side, especially when we've been fairly shaky. Lovely. Oh, superb from Johnny Rowe there to bring the ball down. Gabriel Sarah takes one, threads the ball through, tries to find. Oh, unlucky.
I tell you what I've noticed, Chris, early on. A lot of water on the pitch.
Yeah.
Lots of surface water on the pitch.
Thanks for that.
Luke Stronix has 2 injuries, just 2. I
agree. It's a bullshit excuse, isn't it?
The thing is, Chris, as well, it's an unchanged defensive line. So how can you go from looking so good in which they did against Birmingham to this now?
Don't forget there it's given away in midfield. And to be fair, we haven't actually seen I don't think we've seen a replay to actually see.
I don't think you get replays on this.
Yeah, you don't get replays on Red Hut indeed. But no, we don't know who actually gave that away in midfield. Let us know in the comment section so we can blame them.
Christopher says, Hwang as our only forward smells of a defensive setup. Yeah, I think that is, you're probably right there, Christopher, and it doesn't really make sense. Norwich City look at their best when they're going forwards. We've never looked a great defensive side under Wagner. We look best when we're striding forwards and Sarah's got the ball and Rowe's got the ball and Hwang is making nice little touches. Setting up defensively isn't our strongest suit. Norwich just need to calm down here and just.
The thing that...
Oh, no.
Clear it! Clear it! Oh, my God. Swansea with a shot from the edge of the box in 7th minute there, and it's blazed over Johnny Wilkinson's style. But, Jack, the thing I was about to say there, mate, we've got some of the biggest lumps in the Championship now. Yeah, we look so unorganised from set pieces. I don't understand why.
Is it good being a lumpy side?
Well, I think from set pieces, you'd expect to win those headers, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
From those defensive set pieces and corners. That was a big, long throw from Swansea there. And we're on the back foot.
Norwich have conceded in a manner in which we were conceded against Plymouth, just looking very flat-footed. Yeah. And I think that's concerning because, Lowe's a sort of a nippy little striker. Whittaker was the same for Plymouth. We've struggled against those types. The types of strikers we haven't struggled against, like Scott Hogan. who is 47 years old.
Yeah, exactly. We've just had the comment section tell us that it was Forshaw's mistaken midfield that gave the ball away for their goal.
That's a shame because Forshaw's looked fairly solid in his kind of introduction in yellow and green. Norwich need to calm here.
Yeah, I mean they keep giving the ball away, Jack. That they can't string apart. They can't string more than 3 passes together at the moment, Jack. And we're almost 10 minutes into the game. Swansea are controlling this. Yes, they're at home. We need to be winning this tonight, Jack. I mean, I said 3-1. There's still plenty of time on the clock here, but it's a shaky start.
The pleasing thing is, Chris, Norwich City, going into this game week, were top scorers in the division.
Yeah.
So we know we can score goals. So let's stay calm, everyone. Order some Lakens, settle yourselves, and let's stay positive. Thanks to the 700 of you watching. Head over to our Twitter and send us your setups, and we'll be sure to retweet it. It's Johnny Rowe.
Oh, God. No, over the top. Oh, second ball. Oh.
Chris, I want your thoughts on Spring It.
Don't let that ball drop there. What? You want my thoughts on Spring It?
Yeah.
Do you want my thoughts on Spring It?
Well, that's why I asked you.
Well, he's just passed the ball. It was a great pass, to be fair. Look, I think that we've got a problem. Wow, I think we've got a problem. I think we've got a problem with that wide position, that particular one. PP, O'Neill, Spring It's getting his opportunity. It looks shaky at the back of the moment, Jack. I've got to say, oh no! Oh my God. I think that was Kenny there that almost gave it away there, right in the centre of the D there. Norwich City finally bring it up to the halfway line through Dimianulis. Look, I think Spring It deserves a shot, is what I'm trying to say. And this is a big opportunity for him tonight, and I sincerely hope he takes it. Yards asking for the ball through. Get your head up, Duffy! Oh, so there, an opportunity to feed Spring It, and he's not confident enough to do it.
Chris, this is what we need: ball at the feet. For those wondering, we are 9 minutes and 55 seconds. We are watching via the Sky Red button. You're probably slightly ahead. As YouTube, there's a slight delay on the stream. Mystic Manson, hello, Mystic. What the hell's going on? Well, you're the man to know, Mystic. What's going on? Well, it was an unsettled start, wasn't it?
What's going on is that Wagner has decided to change a winning side, and we look shaky. And someone commented in the comment section that we lack communication.
Oh, here we go. Gabby Sarah. That's a lovely ball.
Brilliant. Here we go. Here comes Spring It. Feed it. Right. That's a lovely ball from Spring It. Go on, Stacey. Drive. Shoot!
Oh! That was better. God. That's the Norwich City we know and love.
Sarah almost feeds Stacey there. Go on, win it back, boys. Brilliant tackle. Go on. Shoot, Kenny.
Oh,
God, desperate.
That was better, and that was pleasing because Swansea opened up there. There were men over, and arguably we should have done better. It was Sarah driving forwards. It was a nice ball from Jack Stacey.
And that's what we're capable of, Jack. That's why we need to get the ball forwards. All passing around the back is shaky. But
you need to take some deep breaths. There's a long way to go in this, and I feel like you're peaking early.
I'm not, mate. I've had my coffee. I'm ready. I'm born ready for this.
Okay, Norwich are on the ball a bit now. This is pleasing.
He's not found Spring It. Tell you what, Jack, we've spoken about Spring It. Spring It does so well there. He doesn't actually look up, but he knows that over to the right-hand side, he's got Stacey bombing forwards. He finds him. Lovely 1-2 play with Sarah, and it's unlucky. Sarah just marginally doesn't find Stacey. It could be 1-1 if he finds that pass, Jack.
It could be.
But it's not.
But I agree. Andrew, we need to calm down. We do need to calm down. 10 minutes on the clock. It's not all over. Steve says, Jackie, your neighbour's in. Well, if they are, they've got problems. Owen says, has Huang touched the ball yet?
No.
Okay.
Has he?
I don't think so.
What? No.
Mike says, Michael Hoffer. Hello, Mike. I've never called the Hoff, Mike. I like the fight back just now. Let's keep it up. I do worry about Chris's blood pressure.
Right. I think people are telling me to calm down, so I will try my best to calm down. Dimianulis collects the ball. Just don't muck around with it. Better. Brilliant.
Let us know your...
No. Oh, my Lord.
Let us know your thoughts on the opening 10 minutes. Any meditation techniques for Chris? Welcomed.
Are you as stressed as me?
I always think when we do these, Chris, how awful we would be as a commentary duo.
I'd lose my mind, to be honest with you. So.
Steve says, why can't we clear a ball? I think what we're trying to do, Steve, is sort of play like 2010 Spain. and just knock it about. And it looks so pretty when we pull it off. And this is a good example of it happening.
Here we
Jack
go.
Stacey down the right-hand side. Norwich need the ball at their feet, and they need to regroup, and we need to go again.
Yes, we do indeed. Aidan, this team stresses me out. Welcome, join the club. You're definitely not the only one. I'm certainly feeling that way as well. Yeah, here we go.
Right, Norwich progressing
Lovely
forwards.
stuff. Left-hand side, Dimi Yanulis. Brilliant. Find Sarah. Oh, he can't collect it.
I'm confident Norwich City score tonight. I'm
Yeah.
just not confident in Norwich City not conceding anymore either.
Yes, agreed. Swansea do. Oh, brilliant. It's one back. Brilliant stuff.
Oh,
God, that's a foul. That's a foul on Huang. Is the ref... Have we got it?
Oh, that's a pen!
Pen, then. Free kick or pen? Which one is it?
I think he's giving us a goal.
Oh, you're joking me. Have you just seen that? It's like bloody WWE.
Yeah, that was...
Huang's been kicked. Is he not even given an advantage for that?
I think if that happens in the street, they get arrested for assault. And seemingly that's a goal kick.
Oh, my God.
Interesting officiating there, but we shan't blame the referees.
Yeah, well, you can't blame the referee for the poor pass from Adam Forshaw that gave Swansea the opportunity to score that opener. After just 4 minutes, Jack, we're now 14 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock for those wanting a timestamp.
Howard Smith, South Wales coastline is on red alert. A storm is brewing. Hurricane Huang inbound.
I mean, I hope so. Yeah, I hope so.
Hurricane Huang. Hurricane.
Right.
I can feel, that calm before the storm, where it just goes a little bit quiet.
Are
That's
you
what I'm
feeling
feeling
calm?
at the moment.
Are you feeling calm?
Yeah, no, I am.
My blood is boiling already.
Thoughts on Huang starting over Ida? I don't hate it, Callum. I think Ida led the line well against Birmingham. I think we do have to be careful with rotation, and we have to be careful. It's a busy week coming up, and it's an important week.
It's a busy week.
It's a busy
week.
Well, they go to Coventry at the weekend, don't they?
Well, just win what's in front of you. Can't be targeting games in our position. Play your strongest side, win the game. Okay. I think Huang's a lucky boy to be starting. Adam's been scoring the goals.
It was a lovely flick.
Huang hasn't scored one yet. I would have started Adam tonight, personally. I would have started Adam tonight, personally. But there we go.
I think I would have also started Pochetta over Springer.
It is wet, Jack, on the surface, isn't it?
And that's Hurricane Huang.
I mean,
it's the remnants of hurricane.
I mean, but you can't blame the weather, can you? Obviously, but it is wet. Lovely ball to Johnny Rowe out on the left. He's taking his man. Whip it in early. Lovely. Oh, unlucky. Almost gets on the end of it there. Hurricane Huang doing his best there.
That's Johnny Rowe's had it.
Yeah, I mean, Johnny
Rowe just gave it a bloody good go.
I said it on the pods this week. I also said it on the scrimmage that we're starting to see shades of prime Huckabee and Johnny Rowe now. We really are. He's getting more and more confident. Lovely stuff from Springer. Win the corner. Oh, he's trying to take the man. Go on, Springer. That's superb. Brilliant play from Springer. That's a foul. Oh, that's shocking. That is shocking. It's not called for that. He's rugby tackled him.
That's stinking. That's two free kicks we should have had.
Away from that, lovely play from Tony Springett there. Uses his low centre of gravity. Quite strong there, to be fair. He tries to take his man.
Let's not look past that shocking referee.
I know, but I can't because I'll just lose my marbles. I can't. I'll just lose my marbles. I've already lost them, to be honest with you. But there we go.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Hurricane Huang building.
I tell you what, though, Jack. Swansea starting to shake a little bit. When Norwich get it in the attacking third,
we haven't had a shot.
They do look dangerous, though. I know that. Oh, that's a bad tackle from Norwich, and Swansea find themselves in the edge of the box. They shoot. Oh, superb block. Is that Duffy or Gibbo?
Oh, Johnny, let's go.
I think it's Gibbo.
Let's go.
Johnny Rowe collects it early. Go on, Johnny. Early. Left. Brilliant. Come on. Oh, that's so poor.
This is like a basketball game. Have we got 90 minutes of this in us?
I don't know if we have. I need Bradley to calm me down at half time. But he's the sort of man to fire me up, if anything.
Should the Prince of Poland be playing, Chris?
Yes, he should.
Imagine having the surname Pope. That's class, isn't it? The Pope of, I don't know, Poringland or something. Absolutely brilliant. Callum Mitchell, talking about Josh Sargent is painful, isn't it? Sargent's looking like he was the glue that held this team together. There's been a different side since his injury, Chris.
I know, but like we've got 2 injuries to both of our forwards. It doesn't excuse how our defence and midfield have played so far in this game. Lovely interception from Springett. Go on, my son. Get it under control. Oh, unlucky.
Springett's looked bright, hasn't he?
He has looked bright, to be fair to him. So far, so good. Growing into this game. 18 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. 692 people watching the watchalong. Don't forget, be here for the duration. Retweet our pinned tweet.
We've got double the amount of people watching this as away fans at the ground tonight.
Oh, yeah.
350. We've got 710 people watching.
350 heroes, might I say, at the Liberty Stadium. I hope for their sake Norwich City start to perform.
Do you want to? I'm going to put you in a really bad mood right now.
Why?
Why would you do that? Just imagine.
Why are you putting me in a bad mood?
Just imagine.
What goes through your head?
Just imagine you've woken up this morning and you've gone to Carrow Road to get Club Canary at 11 a.m. You've travelled 7 hours to get to South Wales through Hurricane Juan.
Yeah.
You've got there, and within 2 minutes, we're 1-0 down. These poor fans aren't going to get home until about 6 in the morning.
Made their heroes, honestly.
Average House, thank you for the super chat. How soft was the goal? It was very soft. It was very, very soft.
Thank you for the super chats. As always, we don't appreciate them, but definitely, we don't expect them, but do appreciate them. That came was really rude. I just got my words bundled up there. Sorry about that. We definitely appreciate them, but we don't expect them. Please don't feel like you have to do that, guys. Welcome aboard. 724 of you are watching us idiots on camera react to Swansea 1, Norwich City 0. Almost 20 minutes on the clock. Norwich have had fits and starts moving forwards, Jack, but it's just that final ball moving forwards at the minute, isn't it? And is the weather affecting things, or is that a bit of a crap excuse? I think it's a crap excuse. I'm trying to get.
I think
I need to bring something up. Actually,
oh, go on.
I need to have a go at you. What are you doing on social media, twerking for Ipswich Town?
That's
shocking.
Well, Chris, and there is tactics behind this.
Right. Okay.
So Ipswich Town currently top of the Championship table. I'm famously never right about anything.
Yes.
So I thought saying Ipswich are looking great and they're going to romp the league should mean that they start to tail off.
Right. Okay. So it's Okay. So it's tactical.
So and it puts Ipswich fans on edge because they were all tweeting me going, "What are you doing? Why are you praising us?"
So it's like,
just makes them think, what's going on here?
Right. I understand. Okay. I did wonder why. I was starting to question actually whether I should continue to co-host this podcast with you. Carl Leighton says Chris needs a Lakens right now.
Do you want one?
I do. I would, but I'm driving tonight, so I'm not going to.
Do you want to
Swansea have a free kick in a dangerous position, 20 minutes in, high and lofted, Angus punches out. Brilliant stuff. Right, get out of the box, Norwich.
If you want a Lakens, links in the description. 20% off. TNC LGR. Get it now before it all goes.
Do you know what this game absolutely reeks of?
A 1-1.
A Johnny Rowe knee slide.
Oh, yeah, on that wet surface.
Yeah, turns you on thinking about
Tom. It. Love these chaps. We love you, Tom.
Cheers.
I woke up this morning and thought, Tom, I respect you.
Did you?
Yeah. It's the first thing that popped into my mind.
Right.
Norwich City building into this game, Chris.
Yes, we are. No, we actually are, to be fair, and thankfully they are, because after that start, conceding that soft goal, Norwich needed to wake up, and we're starting to play football now, Jack. But it's been proving a difficult exercise for Norwich.
Kenny McLean, that's a nice turn.
Yeah,
brilliant.
Kenny.
Here we go. Norwich progressing up the pitch nicely. Jonathan Rowe down the left-hand side.
Bomb on, Johnny.
Promising move.
Bomb on, Johnny.
Go on, Johnny.
Go on. Get in. In the mix. Oh, Sarah! Yeah! Gabriel! Sarah! Number 17, Sarah! Best you've ever seen, Sarah! And we started from Brazil!
Oh, God. Norwich City
Come
back
on,
in this!
get in, boys! Come on!
There
get
we
in
go.
there!
And
get in there!
Just like on Saturday, Chris, it's a Gabriel Sarah goal.
Oh, yes. Never doubt the best player in the Championship. Never doubt him. Brilliant stuff.
And that's what Norwich City needed, Chris.
That's exactly what we
needed.
needed,
a response.
It's what we needed. And look, that's what a quality player does. He picks up the ball, he takes his fucking chance. It's absolutely superb. 800 people on the TNT watch along now. The mood has lifted in the comment section, Jack. The fans can feel 3 points now. Norwich City are building. Here we go. 23 minutes on the clock. We're looking lively, Jack.
from the depths of despair. Here we go from Matthew Whitmore, Chris. Fire up.
Here we go. We're off. And tell you what, Norwich have come out the gates like rampant dogs here, Jack. We're absolutely all over Swansea now.
Yeah, I mean, I do fear that although Norwich have just equalised, neighbours may have just phoned the police and concerned that a murder's taking place in this house.
It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. Gabriel Sara, time after time, the Brazilian beauty, does it again. Norwich City won, Swansea won. 23 minutes and 23 seconds on the clock. TNT Watchalong, are you here for the duration? Tell other Norwich fans about it. Go on, Stacey! Stacey! It's through! It's a 2-on-2 situation!
Oh! What a save!
What a save!
Norwich have turned into 1980s Brazil.
There we go. And I'll tell you what, Jack, it's a lovely bit of play there. 2-on-2. Stacey's an option in the middle. He goes for it. It goes top left. I tell you what, it's a world-class save to stop Jack Stacey there, the new Norfolk Cafu, from making it 2-1.
Yeah, that was a lovely break. And that's what Stacey brings, Chris. That's what Stacey brings to the game. Marauding down the right side. Let's just get super chatting before Norwich score again. Thoughts on the greatest Scottish defender of all time, Grant Hanley, says Stuart George.
Yeah, he's Grant Hanley. Random. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it.
The thing I love about Grant Hanley,
corner.
His
Here we go.
Massive head.
Oh, is that a corner? Leave it, Johnny. Oh no, goal kick.
1-1. If you're tuning in,
that's just what we need to lift the spirits, isn't it, Jack? Almost 25 minutes into the game now. Norwich City are building with controlling play all of a sudden. It's absolutely superb. It's exactly what we needed, Jack.
Apparently, the people of YouTube are about 30 seconds ahead of us, Chris.
Oh, really?
So maybe what you should do is just pause your telly for 30 seconds because we can't go any faster. You know, this is what we this is where we are.
It is.
Okay, let's take a look at some more comments. The Body Centre. Hello, the Body Centre. This is absolutely brilliant.
Hello, the Body Centre.
You lads have to be crying with laughter. Well,
quality.
It's either going to be crying with laughter or crying or crying with pain. Look, this game's had everything in South Wales, and I've just looked at the forecast, Chris.
Yes,
we've obviously had Hurricane Juan passing through.
Yeah, what have we got now?
We've got Cyclone Sarah about to pass through the South Wales coast, coming through Porthcawl into Swansea soon, up the sort of Mumbles Mile. Watch out for Cyclone Sarah.
No, it's bounced about. Angus collects it. Brilliant stuff. Just calm down, Norwich. Just calm down. I'm actually saying it to myself as well. Calm down.
Avalanche Angus.
This is turning into a weather report, Jack.
Absolutely. Thank you to everyone tuning in and hello. This is, these watch-alongs, always high energy, always high tempo, and this game is exactly that. Chris, Norwich have bounced back well. Let's give it to them because it was a tough start. 1-0 after 2 minutes. It was low on the score sheet. It was a poor mistake from Forshaw. But they've settled. They've built into the game, and now they can start again.
We know the quality this team possesses, Jack. That's why that start was so frustrating. But look, let's put that in the past now. Let's forget it happened, and let's focus on being positive moving forwards. And tell you what, Norwich are now winning the second balls, looking much more confident. Kenny McLean finds it with loads of time midfield. Much better from Norwich City now, Jack. We just needed a goal to settle the nerves.
We did. I want to actually make an apology here on the Watch Along.
For what?
I said something a few weeks ago on the podcast that I deeply regret, and it was fake news.
Right, what was that? You to spread fake news.
I said that Gabriel Sara will become Norwich City's first ever £50 million player, and that was bad because he's not.
Right, what is he then?
He's going to become Norwich City's first ever £70 million player. If a 50 million bid comes in for Sarah, you reject it and you laugh them out because this man, Chris, could potentially be one of the best players that's ever graced the Championship.
Yeah, he could be. Look, as I've said it before, if he keeps up his numbers that he's done at the start of the season, he absolutely could be. He's head and shoulders above this league. Head and shoulders, without a doubt. Evening to Christopher Leffler. Lovely profile picture, by the way. Lovely to see. Evening, lads. Great to see quality threads. Yes. Well, threader. This is the Johnny Rowe T-shirt. He's yet to score tonight, but you can get your hands on it in the YouTube description. You can also get your hands on a Laken's Lager, 20%.
Oh no! Oh,
20%, 20% off in the description below, and also using the code in the ticker. Don't forget, people, in just over 15 minutes, no, more than 15 minutes, Bradley Johnson will be joining us.
Yes,
for half time,
and he put the ball in the Ipswich net. Famously.
He did put the ball in the Ipswich net.
I was once a calm and considerate man. I think watching Norwich City games with Chris has given me somewhat of a nervous disposition that I'm having to live through now.
Right. Speaking of which, I just need to do some Bradley Johnson logistics, please. So can you cover me, Jack?
Okay. Matthew Whitmore, has this sporting director pulled off another South American stealth operation? Well, I mean, the signing of Sarro has been phenomenal, hasn't it? Because this is a man that's operating at the very
brilliant defending
level.
from Norwich City there, by the way. Just bring it out now. Oh, go on, Johnny. Go on. Give it. Go. Oh, here we go. It's a 2-on-1. It's a 2-on-1. It's a 2-on-1.
Oh, Johnny.
Give it to Juan, Johnny. Unlucky.
That was a great run from Hurricane Juan. Welcome to friend of TNC, Amy Clement.
Hello, Swansea Amy.
It's been a while. Amy, if you'd like to pop on the watch-along later, once Norwich City have won this game, then drop us a line and we'll get you on to chat after the game. I know you like bathing in Swansea defeats. So yeah, good to see you, Amy.
Yes, indeed. Welcome aboard to the 794 people that are watching this watch-along. We really appreciate it. Lovely to see you. Incoming Johnny
Tornero. That's brilliant.
I mean, yeah, we'll excuse it because you left us a £2 super chat. Thank you very much.
Simon says, apology accepted. Oh, no worries, Simon. Of course, apologising for undervaluing Gabriel Sarro.
I just need to reply to Bradley Johnson, please. Thank you.
Okay. Amy Clement, Mr. Radio Floyd says, hey there, Amy. Thought you might be the special guest as Norwich break forward through Jack Stacey.
Brilliant. Go on, Stacey. Skin your man first. Skin your man first, son. That's a lovely ball. It's dangerous. Swansea clear it.
Norwich are built.
Oh, that's great passion from Stacey there. Good. Yeah, good. We'll have a foul there. Leave a bit of meat on the bone. I like a tackle like that, Jack. By the way, he's lucky to not be on a yellow after that.
Oscar says, no, it wasn't Oscar. Someone was wishing you a belated birthday.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you. Massively appreciate it.
I know it was Oscar. Mega fan of the channel. Happy belated birthday.
Cheers, Oscar.
What minute are you in? We are in the 30th minute and the 15th second.
We are indeed, Jack. Swansea have the ball. They're bringing it out to their left back now, moving into midfield. Norwich City have looked brighter in the last 15 minutes, Jack, haven't we? And to be honest with you, it could have been 2-1. It was a brilliant strike from Jack Stacey. And the goalkeeper's pulled off a worldie.
Yeah, actually, from the 5th minute onwards in this game, Norwich have been by far the better team. Although Swansea do break forward here, it's a corner kick to Swansea City. Norwich have looked the better team in this game so far. Thank you for the super chat from ASC Proxima.
Yes, thank you. Massively appreciated. Swansea have a corner. 30 minutes and 52 seconds is your timestamp. If you've just joined the TNC Watchalong, welcome aboard. We've got Bradley Johnson on at half time.
What do you think Bradley will make of the game? So
I think he'll be very disappointed with that opening goal.
Good,
obviously. You know, he's done a lot of defending for Norwich in his time, so he knows what it's like, especially in that holding midfield role. And I think he'll really appreciate the fact that Norwich have managed to pull one back. But I think he'll be frustrated, to be honest with you. He'll know the quality that this team's got.
I think the remarkable thing with this game, Chris, is it's still so open. Neither team have learnt their lessons from their defensive woes so far.
Yeah.
Newcastle beating PSG. Ryan with the first pointless goal update. We want more pointless goal updates. We don't care about any other game other than Norwich.
Yes.
But please do keep us informed with your pointless goal updates.
Yes, please do indeed. Duffy plays it to Jack Stacey, the man of the moment. As well as Sarah, he's looked so consistent, Stacey, this season.
He has.
Jack.
He has.
He's probably been the player that we've raved about the most on the podcast in the last few weeks.
I tell you, I'm going to give some credit so far.
Yeah, go on.
Juan, his work ethic, Chris. You know, this is a man who
has he touched the ball, Jack?
Well, I thought he was unlucky not to be played through by Johnny Rowe. I think
that's true.
Chasing up.
It's
a thankless task up front on your own.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think he's actually led the line quite well. So let's put some respect on Hurricane Juan.
Yeah, no, I do agree. I'm very impressed with Springett. Very impressed, actually. I think so far so good. Only one misplaced pass. He actually
Oh,
looks.
that's class.
See, that's a lovely ball from Spring. It releases Sarah. Go on. Get there. Get there, Hurricane.
He gets there.
Get there. That's an all right ball, by the way. It's gone all the way through. It's gone out.
That was really lovely. Springett and Sarah linking up.
Just as I praised Springett there. And do you know what? His pass is so positive there, Jack. It's not just sideways. He's tried to get the boys to move up the pitch in the middle, and that's just what we want to see.
I think when Huang first joined the club, the comment from Wagner was, maybe not quite up to fitness. Yeah. Rightly so. He hasn't played for 2 years.
Yeah.
Not quite, up to scratch with his attacking movements. I think we're seeing the best from Huang now. I think we'll see a goal from him tonight. That's what I'm predicting.
I would love to see a goal from Huang tonight. I would. I really, really hope so. I hope so because, Wagner's put his faith in him. He's played him over our second top goal scorer, Adam Eder. It's a big opportunity for Huang to take tonight.
Absolutely. Big opportunity for a lot of these lads, Springett included.
Lovely stuff from Dimi Yanulis to win the ball back there, by the way. Absolutely brilliant stuff from Dimi, who did look shaky in the opening exchanges. It must be said, Jack, but he started to build his confidence back into this game now.
Absolutely. Aiden, I miss big bad Barnes, don't we all, Aiden? I mean, that a couple of weeks, Sargent out first, then Barnes. I mean, that is the worst nightmare, isn't it, for any head coach?
It's not ideal, but look, it doesn't excuse what we've seen defensively since their emissions. We need to be better defensively, regardless of those boys being out. You can't. The results that we've suffered since those two have been injured, you can't blame on a lack of attacking threat. That's for sure.
Norwich 1-1 against Swansea City so far. 34 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Gabriel Sarah, the goal scorer for Norwich City. If you're just joining us, welcome. This is a TNT Watchalong. We're watching Swansea City against Norwich City, Chris.
Yeah, we are. Just a little bit disappointed there with Sarah and Huang. They've stopped running as much actually there. And I want to see them keep up the pressure. I need a strong end to this first half, Jack, because I think that these Swansea boys are shitting themselves at the minute. I think this is a really good opportunity for Norwich City to take the lead before half time.
I mean, the intensity in which this game has been played at for the opening half hour, I mean, surely can't be, kept up, can it?
Corner to Swansea. I don't know, Jack. Yeah, it has been a bit of a basketball game. It's been backwards and forwards. We've not controlled the ball really at all game. It has been either end, but yeah, hopefully we can put that right. But yeah, here we go. Swansea corner. 35 minutes and 13 seconds is your timestamp.
Here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Would you make any substitutions at half time?
Ooh. No, I don't think I would, Jack. Not at half time, no.
Okay.
Would you? Oh my God, Swansea have almost scored. They haven't. But that was close.
That was very close.
They've missed by a thread. It's again, Jack. From set pieces, we look unorganised. They've won the second ball there.
Yeah.
And it's narrowly gone wide. I mean, Norwich are lucky that it's not 2-1.
Absolutely. Someone said, hello from Dubai.
Hello.
Hello, Darryl.
Love to see it. Welcome aboard.
Love to the family, Darryl.
Up and out. Well done, boys.
I actually think, based on chances for either side, Chris, 1-1 is a fair reflection of this game so far.
Yeah, I think so, Jack, too. I think, maybe slightly Swansea, if I'm honest. But yeah, I think you're right. I think the run of play probably says 1-1. Swansea were fortunate that Johnny Rowe didn't find Huang in that 2-on-1 situation. Norwich are fortunate there that we didn't concede to that corner kick.
In response to your earlier question, Chris, would I make a substitution?
Yes.
I think I am, actually. I think I am. If I'm Wagner, I'm making a substitution.
You being serious?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you going for?
I'm bringing on Puemazwa Poeta for Springett.
No!
Hear me out.
Springett's been one of our best players on the pitch.
Hear me out. I think Puemazwa Poeta's pace, Swansea playing such a high line, I think his pace would hurt them.
Okay. Well, look, let us know in the comment section ahead of half time. Would you make any changes? Let us know.
This is the best pointless score update yet, because no, there hasn't actually been a goal. Boreham Wood 0, Hartlepool 0. Imagine supporting Boreham Wood.
Yeah, that would be really depressing, wouldn't it? It really would be depressing. Hopefully, I've got a funny feeling that Bradley Johnson once played for someone as low as them.
Boreham Wood.
At the beginning of his, or was it? I know it's Northampton, but who was it?
They're not as low as Bournemouth.
I'm a bit worried that we've just offended him there. Never mind.
That's okay.
Let's keep moving on. Samuel Thomas, let's get that up on screen. Chris, do you think you should start transferring £50? Sorry, I think you mean Jack there, Samuel, don't you? Jack, should you start transferring £50 to Chris every time Rose scores? Yes, I do.
Well, not to Chris. Chris doesn't need the money. This bet is between myself and Big C. We are the only people involved in this bet.
A lot of people are agreeing with you. Harvey Monk particularly wants PP on for Springett. I'm surprised by that. I had to say, I think PP. I think Springett's been one of our better players.
It's not an insult on Springett. I don't think he's been bad at all, Chris. I'm just saying, I think that the pace that Poeta has could really exploit Swansea.
Yeah, I do, but that's one of those ones where I think the afterburners could come on, and I think that's a threat to give them at the end of the game, towards the end of the game, Jack.
I saw today, Chris, that Borja Science was receiving some treatment.
He's not in the squad.
That's a shame, isn't it? Because I think he would have scored at least 3 tonight.
Yeah, without a doubt. Hattie for Science, definitely.
Celtic 1, Lazio 0.
Thank you for the pointless update.
Absolutely. No goals in this game so far. Well, there's been 2, but no goals in the last 5 minutes.
Yes. Cheers, Jack. We're so out of practice, aren't we? We're so out of practice. It's poor. Giannoulis finds himself with the ball under the cosh. Does well actually there to find what I believe is Gibbo. Yeah, clearance, no nonsense stuff. Wins the ball out wide. Go on, Sarah, get unlucky. Swansea punt it forwards. It's starting to get a bit scrappy here towards the end of the second half, isn't it, Jack?
Yeah, it has. I mean, I think this game was bound to settle down at some point. It was so frantic for the opening half hour, and I don't think that's the way that either side wanted this game to be played. Too many chances being given up. I think Norwich will actually be quite grateful that they're not losing this game at the moment, but they could have quite easily scored a few more. There was a good chance for Rowe to play in Hurricane Hwang. A couple of other great save off Jack Stacey. That was bending right in top bins.
No, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. It was a lovely strike from Stacey. And by the way, if we score at that point, it could end up as a cricket score.
Yeah, absolutely. PSG have equalised with Newcastle.
Slightly wasteful there from Norwich out wide. Tried an over-the-top ball with no one there, and it's being collected by Swansea immediately. 40 minutes exactly. Timestamp for those that are wondering where we are at. Welcome aboard to the TNC Watchalong. Don't forget you can get your discounted Lakens using the code in the ticker below. This lager is new, and it's lovely.
Jill says, I agree with you here, Jill. My poor nerves. I love our team. It's rarely an easy watch.
Welcome to supporting Norwich City, Jill. We know what it's like, don't we? Oh, brilliant. See, Springett there again. The man that you're taking off. Superb interception.
Look, this isn't an insult on Springett. This is a praise for Poeta.
Right, okay.
I think facts don't care about feelings. This Swansea team will get hurt with Poeta's pace. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I do agree, Jack. But I think we bide our time. Johnny Rowe working hard to win it back. He does this brilliant stuff from Johnny Rowe. Uses his physicality there. Lovely stuff. We've still got it. Gabriel Sara now brings it forwards. He's finding himself out wide. He pulls it back, but fine. We've kept the ball. Can we score before the end of the first half, Jack? It's a lovely ball to Johnny Rowe. It's gone out for a corner. Just can't quite get there. Still building. Still building.
Buzz Saw says PP and Onel on by the 60th minute. They won't be able to live with the pace and trickery.
I do agree with that.
Double trouble.
Yeah, I actually think as well that Onel's physicality against this Swansea side could really help out wide later on. You don't want Onel, or to be fair, you don't want PP for his pace either.
Paul is watching from Shanghai.
Oh, hello, Paul.
Makes a nice difference from refreshing Twitter every 10 seconds. More live streams, please. Well, I think, Chris, the plan with these live streams...
Get it out. Well done, brilliant.
...is to do sort of most...
Why have you... Oh,
calm down.
Sorry, I just can't calm down.
Calm down.
Why has he done that there, Jack? Angus has got the ball. It's fine.
Most midweek away games, we're going to try and do these, aren't we?
Yes, we are. We will try our very best. Because we know that the Norwich City fans do enjoy a good TNC watch-along.
The problem, I mean, I don't know how we did these every week in lockdown, because you're really putting me on edge.
It's because I'm out of practice.
You're really putting me on edge.
And don't forget, people, we have got the one and only Super Bradley Johnson joining us for half-time. Tell your mates, get them in the watch-along chat. If you've got any questions for Bradley, please do get them in the comment section and we'll try to field as many of them as possible to him. He will be talking about what he's seen in the first half and he will be talking about Norwich City as a club and their season start as a whole, won't he?
It depends what we ask him,
To be honest with you, he can say whatever he wants. He can sing us a song. He can read us a poem. He could sit there in silence and I'd be happy.
Maybe a half-time meditation session with Bradley Johnson would be good.
Bradley Johnson,
a cup of Horlicks.
Bradley Johnson breathing exercise. That's a good. I tell you what. See, Stacey's unfortunate. Go on, spring it. Go on, spring it. Go on, spring it. Spring it. Win the corner, son.
Oh, he's done
lovely. No one's in the box. Hwang! No. Hwang! Oh,
I think that was Sarah, wasn't it?
No, it's Hwang, mate. Yeah, it was Hwang. Get your glasses on.
Oh, this ref.
There's no way that's a foul there. Absolutely pathetic. Well, it is, isn't it? Let's say it how it is, for God's sake. It's absolute nonsense. Nonsense.
Oh, dear. We could ask him this. Does Bradley still keep in touch with Joey Barton?
I doubt they talk, but we'll try and remember to ask him. That's for sure.
I love all of the Hwang kind of puns this evening. So someone said that this Norwich side give them Hwangxiety.
Yeah, I like that. This has just come in actually. Give me Hwangxiety. Yeah, very good, very good. Why not? I'll tell you what though, Jack, I'm not, obviously it was disappointing the way that we conceded in those first 4 minutes, but we built back.
First 4 minutes? I think we conceded in the first 2 minutes.
I thought it was after 4 minutes, but fine, if you want to say
I think it was 2.5.
Was it really 2.5?
So, yeah.
Okay, fine. 2.5 was even worse then.
We'll say 3.
Yeah, that'll do. We'll go halfway. Things have calmed down somewhat, Jack, which is definitely what we need. Well, what I need anyway.
You do need some. I think you didn't need caffeine. You needed some Bovril.
It's won back so well from Forshaw there, and Stacey bombs up the pitch. Brilliant stuff from Jack Stacey. Finds it midfield. Sarah goes. He plays to Stacey again. Oh, he just can't get the afterburners on in time.
Sarah's engine is monumentally big.
Yeah, well, and so Stacey, it's a big danger that right hand side for Swansea. Do you know what I would say, Jack? There's only been a couple of occasions where we fed. Settle. There's only been a couple of occasions where we fed Johnny down that left hand side. Everything seems to be going through that right hand side at the moment. I'd like to see us try and find Johnny again.
Yeah. The row needs feeding.
Yes, indeed.
Illusionist 21, 121 says, any more match day vids like the good old days? Maybe. I'd say if us two go on an away day together again, we'll maybe bring it back for that. But for the home games, probably not. Unless it's a very... When Norwich are in Europe, I'll bring them back. There's a promise. When we get in Europe, I'll bring them back.
Well, that's why we needed to go through in the cup. Never mind.
Anti-cup.
Keenan Tully, I quite like this. Currently 5th in the table. What's your thoughts on that, Jack? Are you happy with that? For me, if we stay in the playoffs, and then Barnes and Sargent come back, I'm feeling okay about that.
Yeah, absolutely. I think if we're in and around, even if we're 8th or something when they come back, I'd be optimistic that we'd finish the season in the playoffs. Just thinking about this evening in isolation, Chris, going into this game, would you have taken a point?
No, I wouldn't. We need to win here tonight, Jack. We've got the team. We know that we can play some good football. Swansea haven't been good this season. We need 3 points tonight.
Ooh.
And that's why I'm surprised that he's made those changes. I mean, Wagner's got a big old whopper, isn't he, to change that side, that winning side against Birmingham. Because it was a decent performance against Birmingham. Yes, it was slow. Yes, it was cagey. But 1-2-0. So... there we go.
Apparently, the ref cut his teeth in the angling combination division. Righty, good to see you, Righty. How's it going, mate? Great to see you. If you have too many Lakens, you might get Hwang over.
Very good, very good. What's everyone's thoughts? We normally ask for your one-word half-time summaries. So I'd say get those in now before Bradley comes on. Let's get the one-word half-time summaries, please.
God,
Stacey finds it back. Oh, it's fallen. Header. Oh, it's bouncing around the box like a bloody ping pong. Here we go. Get up. Swansea got it back. Oh, come on. Get the ball under. Johnny, what's that?
I think going into going into the half-time break at 1-1 isn't the worst thing in the world. Let's not forget on Saturday we were drawing at half-time. We went on to win that game. It is half-time. The score is 1-1.
Yes.
Let's get our one-word summaries in before Bradley Johnson joins, and we can chat with him. Quickly before that, Christian says, would you rather win the league or the playoffs?
Win the playoffs.
Really?
Wembley, mate.
Get it done. Get the trophy in the cabinet. Right, let's quickly spin through some of these. Ryan says, uneasy. James says, stressful.
Yeah.
Ellie says, disappointed. My mother says, whanging. Craigo says, whangderful. Samuel Thomas says, whank. Hewitt George, optimistic. I like that. That's my one. Optimistic.
Yeah, we're starting to build again. I agree. We're starting to build again. Lots of, whangalicious. There's lots of whang puns coming in on the chat.
Oh, here we go. Here he is. Look who it is. Welcome to the chat.
Here he is.
Bradley Johnson.
Here he is. Good evening, my friend.
How are you?
Good.
You okay?
So what do you reckon? First half's happened. You did text me saying that you were furious with that opener, but Sarah did well to score that header, didn't he?
No, it was a brilliant goal. I think it's been a good game. I think we've dominated possession. You know, Swansea are known for being a possession side, and I think we've dominated possession. I think Rowe has been unbelievable down that left wing. I think we need to get him in the game a lot more. The goal come from him running at the defender and getting the cross in. And also on the other side, you know, I think Springett's done really well, and Jack Stacey's been a threat for us as well. You know, Springett's coming inside the pitch. Jack Stacey's been on the overlap and getting down the side of them. And I think, we need to do more of that. I think we ain't really tested their goalkeeper as much as we would have liked. You know, we ain't had many shots on goal, but I think overall, we're going at half time. Disappointed that we conceded the first goal the way we did. But after that, I felt we dominated the game and we've looked most threatening, really.
Super, Brad. You know how to win at Swansea, mate. You're walking off the pitch there at 1-1. What sort of words are you having at half time? And what do you think that those Norwich City players will be saying to each other coming in now and getting into the training room?
Just keep on doing the same, really. Obviously, being a bit more a threat in behind. I don't think we've got many runners running in behind, but more or less saying, don't get frustrated. Keep on knocking the door, and we'll create chances. And I would say, if I was out there on the pitch, I would say give our left winger the ball, give Rowe the ball, and make his magic happen and create chances for us.
He is the main man. Bradley, thanks for joining us tonight. We've got loads of comments coming in for you already, as you'd fully expect. David simply says, legend, Bradders. Arthur says, who put the ball in the Ipswich net? I know that you're a big fan of that one. Neil says, Brad is looking so sharp. Yeah, you had a bit of a beard trim, haven't you, Brad?
Yeah, since the last time, that video you put up, I made sure I trimmed my beard today for that.
Brad, just a quick one. You've obviously played, hundreds of championship games. What will have been going through the minds of those Norwich players conceding so early? You know, does the game plan suddenly go out of the window, or do you just need to try and regroup and find something?
No, I don't think the game plan goes out the window straight away, because you still got a lot of time in the game, and you set out to do a game. It's not ideal going into a game and conceding that early. I've been there many a times where you go out with a set plan. We're gonna keep them quiet, keep the crowd quiet away from home for the first 20 minutes, shut up shop, and then you go and concede in the first minute, and it's like the game plan goes out the window. But no, I think when you concede early, you're disappointed, but in the back of your mind you've got a lot more time, you'd rather concede. Not you won't want to concede, but you'd rather concede early and have that time than rather concede a late goal. So I think the boys would be disappointed that we conceded early, because it's sort of a mountain to climb, and a lot of teams in the Championship sort of try and score a goal and sit behind the ball and shut up shop. But Swansea are a team who like to play, and they will make mistakes, and there'll be openings for us to go and get that goal. And like you said, we kept on knocking on the door, creating chances, and we got the goal. And I felt from when we scored the goal, we've looked like the only team who were going to go on and score. I know they had that chance that flashed across the 6-yard box, and that's their only threat, really. We're nullifying them to a lot of just putting crosses in the box from deep. And I think, with Gibbo and Duffy in the back there, no one's going to beat them in the air, we hope. But they're comfortable dealing with crosses from long.
Bradley, the comment section's popping off as you'd fully expect. We've got one from Matt Gibson, says, love it how Bradley is saying we and us. He is Norwich. I know you still love Norwich, don't you, mate?
Oh yeah, of course I do. I think everyone knows that I do. So I'm always we and us. It will always be us.
Good man. And Dave Rogers says, "What are you doing with yourself nowadays, Bradley? Give us your life update, Bradley."
So I am currently player coach at Derby. I am doing the under-21, so I'm involved in that at Derby, playing for the 21s. It's more of a role that's come up within the last couple of years, really. I know Tom Huddleston done it at Man United, and that got a lot of publicity from that. And I think for me, someone who I want to go into coaching and maybe management one day, I think is a good transition for me. I'm 36 now, getting old. I still feel fit. I'm still playing with them every game. So I've played every single game for the 21s this year.
Oh my God.
90 minutes, yeah. So for me, I know what I want to do next. I want to go into the coaching and management side of the game. And I feel, I owe the game a lot. And I feel it'd be harsh for me to just stop playing football and not give back. I feel I'll get on with a lot of the youngsters. So I'm doing a player coach role where, I'm coaching them now and again and also training with them, setting standards in training, letting them know what it takes to make that next level into the first team. So yeah, I'm doing that. It is challenging at times because, Derby is still a Cat 1 academy. So we're playing against Man City's, Leicester's, Liverpool's. And so it's been challenging. Yeah, I've been playing centre midfield for them and, chasing these young kids now. I'm playing against 18 and 19-year-olds and they're quick. But I think it's good experience for the lads who I'm playing with to, I drive standards. I still want to win every game. I still give it 100% every game I go into. And for them to see someone like me doing it who has been there and done it, to say for them to look at me and say I'm still doing it at 36 and what they've got to do now to get into the first team there.
No, it's brilliant, Brad. I mean, I think you saying that coaching is of interest has pricked some Norwich fans' ears up. This has been coming in. Future Norwich manager? Question mark. Is that something that would pique your interest?
1,000,000%. I want to get my coaching done first. I've done all my badges, and I think for me, I don't want to be. I've seen a lot of players of my generation who. Yeah, it don't matter how many games you play, the game off the back of your hand, and you think you can jump straight into management and, you last 3 or 4 months. I don't want to be that person who goes straight into it and sort of learns on the job. It's totally different to playing football. So I'm learning my coaching side of it and there's so many ways now of playing the game, which when you're playing it, when you're a player, you're just playing it. So you don't see it, the other side of it. So now I'm seeing it from a different point of view, all the tactics that go into the game, the philosophies, the different shapes, the in-game management. When you're a player, you just get so caught up on playing and doing your own job. But being a coach now, you've got to sort out what your back four are doing, your midfield, your strikers. So it's a lot of learning. So I want to learn as much as I can, and maybe in a few years, you never know.
Bradley, what have you thought of Norwich City on the whole this season? Obviously, we had a fantastic start. We got an absolute pummeling at Plymouth. I'm not sure if you saw that shock of a result.
Saw the result, yeah.
But yeah, what are your thoughts on Norwich City as a club right now? Do you think we are where we are? Do we deserve to be where we are? What would you expect of Norwich City? We had a really heated debate on the podcast this week, Bradley, about the playoffs, and Jack said he wouldn't be disappointed if we didn't get in the playoffs this season. But for me, I'm like, this team should be getting in the playoffs. What do you think when you look at as a player and you look at the quality of players that Norwich City have got? Do you think we should be in the playoffs this season, or do you think we might struggle to get there?
No, I think definitely you should. I haven't seen much of the games this season. I'll be honest with you, but I've seen the results, and obviously Plymouth away wasn't a good result. But no, just seeing the lads there, the squad that you've got there is unbelievable. Squad, you've got some terrific players. Start from the back. With Duffy and Gibbo, who have been in the Premier League for many times and played in the Championship as well. They're established pros. The midfield three is probably one of the best midfield threes in the league. If you can keep them fit all year, then you've got a great chance. I think Forshaw, I've played against him. I know Ads, he's a good friend of mine, and he is a terrific player. He's just been unfortunate with injuries over the past few years, but he is an unbelievable player. And Kenny in there with him as well is an unbelievable player. And Sarah, I've been really impressed with him in his first half as well. Really impressed with him.
Bradley, let's go detailed then on Forshaw, if that's okay, because honestly, we haven't got a clue about him. We don't really know what he could bring to this Norwich City side. A lot of Leeds fans said that he's a bit of a sick note. Obviously, you have said that he's been plagued with injuries, unfortunately. But, I don't. What's he like, first of all, as a bloke? And what do you think his skill set is that he can bring to this Norwich City team?
No, as a bloke, he's a top bloke. I've been away on holiday with him. I know him and his wife really well.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go?
Marbella. To a wedding in Marbella. Yeah. So I know Ads, very well. He's a top bloke, top professional, and as you said there, he's been unlucky with injuries. I've known him for years, playing against him when he was at Brentford, before he went to Leeds, and obviously playing against him at Leeds. But no, he's a top player. He's a calm influence in there. I think you can tell by that first half, when he's got players around him, he don't panic. He knows where his next pass is going to be. He's busy. He gets on the ball. He's not afraid to get on the ball in tight situations. And he's got an eye for a pass as well. I don't think we've seen it that much in this game, but he's got an eye for a forward pass. And I said there, we need runners in behind. And I think if he gets runners in behind, like you get your Rose and Spring it running in behind, I think he's got that passing ability to find them as well. And he also, for a little nippy midfielder, he also breaks up play as well. He's not afraid of a tackle. He's not shy. But most importantly, he gets on the ball and gets the team ticking.
Brad, I remember, your most successful days at Norwich City and the teams you were in. You were a goal-scoring midfielder, and your goals, counted for huge moments. And it feels like this season at Norwich City, there's more contributions from the midfield in Sarah and stuff in terms of goal scoring. When you were playing not only at Norwich City but at your other clubs, were you always encouraged to get forwards and try and score, or was it more about trying to find the attackers ahead of you?
No, I think you play to your strengths really. My strength was always a box-to-box midfielder, so I knew I could make the box and get back as well. Whereas I think in this modern day and age, you get your sixes, who are called the holding midfielders, who are just in the team to hold and break up, like your Tetties, who I was playing with. And he was terrific to play with, Tetty, because he gave you that license to get forward and not worry about getting back. And that's why I scored a lot of goals in that midfield, because I was playing with the likes of Tetty and Howson, who we complemented each other. And I think with Kenny in the midfield and Forsh now, it gives Sarah that license to go forward and get in the box. And like you said, it is critical that everyone dips in with goals. And, it's crucial if you want to get out of league, everyone's got to chip in with goals, not just your forwards. You can't rely on them each week. I know we've been blessed with some forwards over the years, with Holty and Pookie and stuff like that. So, it's great when, as a team, everyone can chip in with a few goals. And, especially goal-scoring midfielders, they're hard to come by nowadays. And, hopefully we've got one in Sarah.
So, Bradley, I'm going to have to push you here for a second half score prediction, mate. I want to hear, are we winning this game of football?
Yeah, I think we will win. I think we'll get one goal, and I think that will open up the gates, because Swansea will have to come out and get another. And I think Rowe on the break, I think his pace is frightening. And I think we'll get one goal, and then we'll get another leg. I think it'll end up 3-1 for us.
What is it about Johnny Rowe, Bradley? Because you've spoken a lot about him already, and obviously he is our breakthrough star of the season so far, without a doubt. What is it certainly from a midfielder's perspective that you're particularly impressed with? Because he's so young and he's just playing with such confidence. Like, could you see him running out of steam this season, or do you think he'll be able to keep up his tremendous form at the start?
No, I think he will be able to keep it up. I don't think he'll run out of steam, because, as you just touched on there, he's young. And the thing with these young players now, once they get confidence, it could be everyone goes through bad spells and the team goes through bad spells. And that's when you really realise the characters that you've got in the team. But at the moment, he's playing off confidence. He's scoring a lot of goals. And I haven't seen much of him this season. I've seen the goals he's scored, and they've been terrific goals. But just watching him there for that, maybe 35 minutes, 30 minutes, whenever he got the ball, he was exciting me. And he was one of them players that I'm thinking I'd love to be in a team with him, because I'll just give him the ball every time I'll get it. And and maybe because he's a left-sided midfielder and he scores goals, it reminds me a bit of myself. Without the pace. I weren't blessed with his pace. But no, he's a terrific player. as you just touched on there, he's a young player and he's got a great future ahead of him.
Right, it's always such a pleasure to speak to you. Norwich are out for the second half, so we'll let you go and you can crack on with your evening. Thanks so much for joining us. And
no problem, anytime.
See you later.
Super Bradley Johnson.
See you, mate.
Cheers, mate. Oh, I love Brad. I just love Bradley Johnson. I can't get enough of the bloke.
Absolutely brilliant.
I think if I could be anyone in life that wasn't me, I'd be Bradley Johnson.
Oh God, I mean the beard as well, Chris.
It's just he's just
still in there trying to carry it.
He's the definition of a top bloke, isn't he, old Bradley Johnson? Thanks so much to Bradley for joining us. We're now into the second half, 45 minutes and 34 seconds on the clock is your timestamp. We've got Bradley Johnson in the backstage here, desperately trying to leave, but he is struggling to. Maybe we'll get him on for some post-match analysis if we win. Bradley Johnson will give us a song, maybe. Who knows?
There we go.
Right, Jack, now we're not with Bradley. I'm going to do something that is normally your job, and I'm going to go to the toilet.
Bloody hell.
I'll be quick.
I was just thinking then, and as Chris goes to the toilet, I'll fill some time. As Norwich break forwards here through Jonathan Rowe, I love hearing, past Norwich players discuss current players, because look, we're fans. We don't really know what's going on. To hear Johnson speak in such glowing terms about Jonathan Rowe was really exciting for me. It just validates everything we've been thinking. So that was great to hear. The other thing that I was loving to hear about Bradley Johnson, Alexander Tete, and Johnny Howson. I mean, what a midfield that was. And actually now, if you look at this current midfield, Kenny McLean, Gabby Sarah, Forshaw, who Johnson rates highly, that's quite an exciting midfield as well. But just thinking back to that brilliant midfield trio with Howson, Tete and Johnson. Absolutely superb. Chris is still in the toilet. I'm hoping Norwich City score very soon, so he misses out. But just being played in the middle of the pitch at the moment. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. A couple of public service announcements before Chris is back. Laken's Lager. Last plug for this. Probably not the last plug, but 20% off using the code TNTLGR. Code in the description. And also, if you want yourself a Johnny Rowe Let's Have a Go t-shirt, all proceeds to the channel, as always. Links in the description.
Right, I'm back and I've got a request to kick off the second half, and that is to get in your TNC Watchalong setups. Take a picture of your screen wherever you're watching in the world, share it on Twitter, X, and Instagram. Tag us at Talk Norwich City, and I'll share all of them as a thanks for your support. 693 of you joining us as it stands. The score is 1-1. I tell you what, Jack, Bradley Johnson's really got me going for the second half because he's confident we're going to win this game. And if he's confident, I'm confident.
I think what excited him hugely is Gabby
Sarah, lovely ball. Oh, Huang almost gets on the end of it, but just gets out muscled.
And it was nice to hear Chris Johnson praising this midfield.
Yeah,
because I think the first goal, I was like, oh, is this midfield up to it? Actually, Bradley Johnson rates the midfield, then who are we to criticise?
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more.
Which is absolutely brilliant. Christopher says, how long's Nunez out for? I don't think too much longer. I think he should be back after the next international break, which isn't too far away, is it? There we go.
Lovely stuff. Tell you what, Bradley's calmed me down. He has, actually. He's excited.
Well, someone needed to.
He's calmed me. I knew he'd sort me out. God, I love Bradley Johnson.
What is it that Brad does that I don't to calm you down?
I think it's just his beard is in better nick.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think that's what it is.
Fair enough.
Welcome aboard. Loads of you in the comment section tonight. Good evening to every single one of them. The Yellow Army. And can I just make a moment to say a big up to the Yellow Army, who are actually at the Liberty Stadium. Remarkable. I think it's 340 of those warriors have travelled down to South Wales this afternoon, and let's hope that they've got a happy journey back, Jack.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine it's going to be a comfortable sleep aboard Sanders' coaches. This is a lovely run from Springett down the right-hand side. He's still got the ball. I'll tell you what's impressed me with Springett tonight. He's strong.
Yeah,
he's strong,
and that's an element of the game that I didn't expect from him, Jack. Actually, I have to admit, and I'm not being patronising. It's just because he's young and he's just smaller than the rest, and that's why I'm particularly impressed that he's showing that side of his game.
I think he'll be pleased with himself for tonight's performance. I think he's shot himself in a good light. However, let's not let that mask the fact that substitutions early do change games. We've got Onel Hernandez on the bench, we've got Premswar Boheta on the bench. We've also got a man in Adam Eder that scored a fair few goals this season on the bench. So there are options, which feels Nice.
I love that from you, Jack. Yeah, we have got options. I'm quite excited about those options, actually. And I think a few of those boys will feel a bit, they'll want to prove a point because they've been dropped tonight for this game. And they'll want to prove a point. I think we've definitely got options that can change this game. Dimi Yanulis turns his player twice there. And, it's a dreadful pass. So Forshaw mops up. Oh, no, he doesn't. It's gone back to Dimi.
And what has just happened there, Chris, in Forshaw, that's exactly what Johnson was speaking about. He mops up play. That's so important because that's what didn't happen for the first goal. We lost the ball. We couldn't win it back. I think Wagner's had a right talking to Forshaw there, and he's mopped up play really nicely. Let's get to the comments. Let us know how you're all feeling. Chris says Gabriel Sara brings the Samba flair. Quite right, Chris. I absolutely love Gabriel Sara. Megan asks, are you two brothers?
Yeah, we are, aren't we, Jack?
Yeah. Let's.
It's a misplaced pass from Norwich. So Swansea tend to break. They're on the edge of the box now. It's low. It's a great pass. They work it. Norwich clear their lines.
Lots of viewers from Brazil this evening. Are you tuning in because of
hello from Brazil?
Because of Sara?
Johnny Rowe almost wins the ball back there. Wagner wants a free kick. I'm not sure what for to be. He's given a free kick,
and rightly so, Chris. And Wagner has absolutely lost his marbles there. Have you seen him?
Yeah,
and rightly so actually, because there's been some stinking refereeing decisions this season.
Should there be a yellow card come out there, Jack?
Absolutely, there should be, Chris.
I think he's definitely worthy of a yellow card there. That's for sure. Welcome to everyone. If you're watching from Brazil, welcome aboard. Seriously, really appreciate all of our Brazilian followers. We really do. I've always loved the Brazilian. Don't you, Jack?
They're quite, absolutely. Nick Tuttle says he saw Yanulis at the Morrison's cheese counter. Did Morrison still have a cheese counter?
Yeah, of course they did.
They'd sacked it off. Nick,
what cheese did Dimi in it? It's got to be a Greek cheese,
feta.
Surely. Yeah, it's got stocking up on the feta.
There we go. Still 1-1. 51 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. We're watching via the Sky. Red button.
Yeah, and we Norwich City have got a free kick there. They've opted for a different option there. Sara with an interesting ball across the pitch, which has found no one, Jack. That's a rare thing, isn't it, to see Sara misplace a pass like that?
Even experts in their field occasionally make mistakes, and that was Sara's one of the evening.
Yes, indeed. Robert Baldock says, since I was young, I followed the NCFC, the team for me. That's enough of the singing.
Where's Cheesy?
I don't know where Cheesy is.
Can we message Cheesy?
I'll drop him a message. Where are you? Let's be having you, I'll say. Hang on a minute. I'll drop him a line.
Here's my good friend Alex Fellis. Welcome to the chat, Alex. You know
Alex. Yeah, I do know Alex. I know of Alex.
Wes Houlihan said he prefers Great Yarmouth and Caister Golf Club to Royal Norwich. Your thoughts, Jack? Well, look, we both know Wes is a man of fine taste, and rightly so. Great Yarmouth and Caister Golf Club is the finest golf course in the whole of Norfolk. Chris agrees.
It's a tough one. I've played it once with you.
Yeah,
I lost many balls.
You did.
Norwich City bring it up now on the right hand side. Stacey there. He's just Stacey, the engine of this Norwich City side. Tell you what, he's got lots of space up on this right hand side, and he wins a corner. Superb stuff from Stacey there.
Are we confident that Norwich City win this game?
Yes. 100%.
When are you making your first substitute?
I think I'm letting these boys get to 65.
Okay, so another 12 minutes.
Yeah, 12 minutes precisely, and then I'm bringing on either a PP or Hernandez, and I'm bringing on Adamida for Juan.
Okay, yeah, I'm happy with
That's
that.
What I'm doing.
I'd like to see either on the pitch. I think he likes a midweek game.
Like, come
Does
on,
Adam?
corner kick. Let's get Shane Duffy to get his skull on it. I'd love it if Shane Duffy got his big skull on this.
Get up!
Oh,
that's a
is that another corner? Oh, the ref.
It was Rowe. It's a free header, Chris. That's a chop. Norwich should score there.
Really?
Yes, a beautiful corner from Gabriel Sara. It just about misses Duffy's head. Rowe from all of 2 yards out and skews it wide.
Welcome to Kerry, who's watching from Turkey. Good evening. Let us know your locations. The more exotic, the better. We will get them up on screen. Thanks so much to the 700. I can't believe 743 of you are actually watching us numpties. Thank you. We always appreciate it, don't we, Jack? Johnny Rowe, superb strength there. Unlucky from Johnny. Johnny's just Johnny's so up for it tonight, isn't he? Absolutely love it.
I,
Right, here we go.
Oh,
that's a yellow. That's a yellow. Get your card out, young man.
Yeah,
he's been booked. Good from the referee.
I think it's about time, Chris, that this referee takes control of this game.
No, I do agree. The locations are coming in thick and fast. Mallorca, Derby, USA, South Africa. Hello.
Pacifica.
Blooming heck. Cyprus. We've got all sorts of people watching. Love that. Scotland. Love it. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. We've always got Mulbarton. Welcome aboard to the TNC Watchalong, people.
Oh, there we go. Great stuff. Yeah, I'm making a sub now, Chris, I think.
Right now?
Yeah.
Right, so who are you going for then?
I'm going Waheta for Springett.
Yeah.
Ida for Hurricane.
Yeah.
And that's it for now.
Is that his new nickname?
Here we go.
Hurricane.
Here we go.
I tell you what, he's found Hurricane. Oh, dreadful
No,
touch.
that's your new list.
No, is it?
Yeah,
It's Dimmy.
Norwich building.
Hey, where is Hwang?
Hwang's in the middle.
Yeah, but where is he? He should be there.
No, he shouldn't be there. Nunes is out on the left. If he brings it down, it's an easy ball into the Hurricane, and Hurricane scores.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Right, corner kick. Gabby Sarah, the Brazilian beauty. Will he whip in a ball for perhaps Gibbo to get his skull on the end of it?
I don't think it's too long, Chris, until we see a Duffy goal.
I would love it if Big Shane Duffy banged one in the back of the net tonight.
I mean, he's tall enough, isn't he?
That's the thing. If you get a good corner in, and that's not.
What a touch!
Do you see that touch? That touch
Go on,
from
get
Gabby
up.
Sarah should be on Pornhub later tonight. Absolutely superb. Lovely touch from Stacey. Brilliant. Gets out of his feet. He's lost it. So no one was there in midfield. Norwich have won it back. Superb stuff. Swansea are under the cosh right now.
Yeah,
Jack.
and look at that, Chris. Just as Bradley Johnson said, Adam Forshaw
Mops it
like a high quality mop from B&N. You know, you've just spilt your drink. Not to worry. The mop's it.
Yeah, the mop.
You know,
The
absolutely brilliant.
Forshaw, the mop. Why not? Number 29 for Norwich City. Brilliant stuff. Lovely turn there. Puts a Swansea player on his foot. Oh, here we go. He's found Johnny Rowe. He's on the edge of the box. Will he take his man? He takes his man. Shoots. Oh! Oh, it's awful. It's gone out for a throw.
I think it's a cross, Chris. And,
Is it a cross? Is it?
But once again, what a ball from Adam Forshaw.
Yeah, I mean, it's lovely. Yeah, and by the way, Bradley Johnson brought that up, didn't he? He said he's good at a forward ball as well. He can find a man. But
forward, sure.
Yes, but we've not seen that yet until that moment. So Bradley Johnson's speaking into existence. Brilliant.
I don't. So Hwang's coming off. The Hurricane's off. He looks like he's puffing. Looks like me after a park run. Slightly rosy in the face.
Right, Hwang's off. It's got to be Ida on now, isn't it? Surely.
Or maybe
the camera is struggling to keep up on Sky.
Maybe Quemswa.
Sky are currently not showing us who's coming on.
While we make a substitute,
yes,
I'm going for a week.
Okay, I will take over. No problem at all. Yes, it's Adam Ida that's come on. Number 11 for Norwich City, our second top goal scorer of the season. Will he find the net tonight? Will he be the hero for Norwich City? Cool, that'd be absolutely superb, wouldn't it? Welcome aboard to the TNC Watch Along. If you've just joined us, 58 minutes and 3 seconds is the timestamp. 772 of you are joining us for the nonsense of the TNC Watch Along. We hope you're enjoying it tonight. We've been a bit out of practice, Jack and I, but we hope the special guest has at least made it worth it for you. Norwich City conceded a really shoddy goal at the start of the game, but it has to be said, we need to try and stay positive. Norwich built themselves into the game, and it looks at the moment optimistic. Adam Ida with a brilliant touch straight away. He's found himself in the box, shoots, deflection, goalkeeper saves it, collects the ball. It's an easy save, but Adam is already making a real nuisance of himself. Who had Jack to go to the toilet at 58 minutes on the bingo card?
I think it was a short price that they were going to score. Chris, I don't want to say it, but I feel like we might come to regret the missed chances.
No, it's so early for that, Jack. Come on, we'll be all right. A
couple of really good moments.
We'll be all right, Jack. We'll be all right. Come on, we'll be all right.
So triple sub, Ida's on, Poheta's on. Who's the other one?
Is it really? I only saw one sub.
Poheta Hernandez is on as well.
Oh, I literally only saw one sub. I mean, thank you.
Literally, our entire front three's changed.
Fine, good. Do you know what? I love that from David Wagner. As I've said, biggest whopper in the championship.
Yeah,
and he's made a big, strong move there. And I think that's what you need, isn't it? And those boys that he's brought on, those boys that he's brought on need time to grow into a game of football, I feel, Jack. And so I think that's definitely a good option there.
I tell you what, I have been impressed with this second half. And I think he was listening to Bradley Johnson at half time. Adam Forshaw has been absolutely sensational.
He has. He's made up for that misplaced pass for their goal, definitely.
I mean, Swansea haven't had a. It's like they're playing sort of shadow football at the moment. I mean, they're just chasing us.
Touch wood. There is a wooden table that we've got this laptop on. Touch wood. Yeah, they do look second best at the moment. But Norwich need to take another chance, don't they, Jack? They need to get a shot away.
Yeah, and I mean that Rose had a couple of chances. He had a free header.
Yeah,
and he's had I'm not sure if it was a cross. I'm gonna say it was, because I think Rose too good to skew a shot like that.
There's a lot of space and time there. I do agree with you, Jack. Actually, like I'm obviously Johnny Rowe's biggest fan, and I must admit he should have done better there. Oh. Who do you fancy to score the next Norwich goal, Jack?
I've got.
Oh, superb! It's one back from El Hernandez. He bombs up the wing, and El Hernandez, edge of the box, finds the pass. Oh, Johnny Rowe's not there. That's frustrating. It was a lovely run from Ernell, and Johnny maybe perhaps run out of steam now. Oh, it's a late tackle. I think he's going to be booked here.
That's frustration.
Yeah, Johnny Rowe's been booked. It is frustration. I don't know. Maybe Ernell could have found a pass a bit better there. I don't know. I thought the pass was okay, to be fair.
I think that this is the thing with Onel that frustrates you. I mean, incredible work to win the ball.
Yeah, brilliant
run, and then just find a pass.
Yeah,
find a pass, Onel.
Yeah, but this is why I think David Wagner has done the right thing by bringing them all on earlier. I said 65. He's brought them on sooner than that, and I think that was the right option. That's our first real. Well, it's not actually. We had that Johnny Rowe piece, didn't we, as well? But I think that's maybe our second opportunity for the second half to cause damage to the Swansea back line. Swansea feeding off scraps at the moment, which is what we want.
To be positive here, I think this has been a really impressive fight back from Norwich City, because they could have quite easily flustered, conceded a second, like we did at Plymouth.
Yeah,
and this game could have been out of sight. Actually, they've dug in, they found the goal, and really should be leading.
Hang on, oh no, good. For a minute, I thought Gabriel Sara was coming off, but he's just gone to get some instructions from David Wagner and his coaching staff. I think the Swansea player is down injured. 61 minutes and 54 seconds is your timestamp.
Absolutely. Adam says, if you were to take one player to Joyland, who are you taking?
Well, first of all, I wouldn't go.
You're not taking Duffy because he's getting on none of the rides. He's too tall.
I think for me, I'd take Grant Hanley because he'd protect me and he'd get me out of Yarmouth alive.
He's got a dodgy Achilles. He can't even run.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true.
I'd take Onel. I think he'd love the place. I think he would absolutely love it.
This from exotic locations here, by the way. Hannah Williams is watching from the Dominican Republic. I mean, that could be
the other half live.
That's location of the Watchalong, isn't it? It really is. And Sam Scott, he's competing, watching from the almighty Spixworth. I think I'd rather be in Spixworth than the Dominican Republic. That's for sure. Yeah, great to see you. So, oh my God. There he is. The TNC Watchalong OGs will remember the Kings Lynn Thai bloke.
No way.
Kings Lynn Thai bloke always brought us joy during the lockdowns, didn't he, Jack?
When Kings Lynn Thai... And the thing I love about Kings Lynn Thai bloke, Chris, you never hear from him for the entire year.
He's very elusive, isn't he?
We come back for a watch-along.
Yeah, and he pops
and
up.
He pops.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, now that, KLTB's back in the chat,
that's a good sign.
I think Norwich go on to win this game.
Yeah, no, I think that's a very good sign indeed. Welcome aboard, Kings Lynn Thai bloke.
Can we have a warm welcome to Thai bloke in the comments, please? It's great. It's great. It's so good to have him back.
Yeah, it is. We just need Big Bad Barry and Cheesy Geezer. Do you remember Big Bad Barry in the bar?
Yeah, legend.
That was a funny old one.
I'll tell you the other one who I remember, Chris.
We actually lost the plot during the pandemic.
Can you remember that, teenage American lad who was just minted?
And wasn't he like a Leicester fan?
Yeah.
He just piled in the cash for Big C.
He would just donate hundreds of quid to Big C.
I swear he donated like $1,000 in the end. He had no association with Norwich.
We had him on here.
He never. Yeah. Oh, that's right. We got him on, didn't we?
Yeah.
We had a chat. I've never heard from him since.
Can someone try and remember his name? That's it.
Yeah. No chill.
Cashy.
That was his name.
How do people remember that?
And he had no chill, and he had lots of cash.
No chill, cashy.
Anyway, after that quick interlude, here comes PP with that beautiful blonde hair. Comes on. Oh, lovely, delicate footwork already. Finds the ball. Dimi Yanulis. Will he get the cross in? He gets the cross in. Oh, Swansea collected.
And Chris, that's why I wanted Poheta on the pitch, because that's what we saw against Birmingham.
Oh, no. Come on. Gabby wins it back. Edge of the box. Corner.
That's what we saw against Birmingham. Brahetta and Dimi Anulis linking up down the left side.
Yeah, lovely.
That really excites me.
Yeah, it excites me too. It really gets me going. And in actual fact, yeah, it kind of turns me on. Here we go. Norwich City, 64 minutes and 47 seconds is your timestamp. We've got a corner kick. Will we score from a corner? That would be beautiful, wouldn't it, Jack?
Yeah, absolutely.
How good would that be? How good would that be? I think the next goal scorer is
Shane Duffy.
Yeah, I like Duffy. I want Duffy.
Oh, edge of the box.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
McLean.
It's a clever corner kick. Kenny McLean he's got his foot on it. He's found his man, Sarah. It's a very different corner kick. And it's a deflection. It's gone out for another corner. I'll tell you what, Norwich are in the ascendancy here, aren't they, Jack?
Absolutely, they are, Chris. And McLean loves a corner routine.
Yeah, he loves a near post leap as well.
Like a salmon in the Norwegian fjords.
I know, that one against Man City will never be forgotten. It was just absolutely beautiful, wasn't it? Swansea hoof it up. They do collect it. They've got it down. Sarah again wins it back. And superb from Sarah there. Unfortunately, it's gone out for a goal kick, but that's what you want to see, isn't it, Jack? That no say die attitude from our Brazilian beauty.
I'll tell you what I'd like to see more of, Chris, a goal. Because we've huffed and we've puffed and we're yet to blow the house down here. Norwich need a goal.
I think we'll get it. I think be patient, Jack. That goal is coming for Norwich City. Lovely stuff. First time header from Kenny McLean, who actually is really. It's a terrible pass from him there as well. Unfortunate there. Norwich need to. I think here, Jack, if Norwich can find their next gear up, because the tempo isn't quite there at the moment, it's a little bit scrappy. If we can bring it up a notch, I think we'll find the goal.
I think there's definitely chances left in this game.
It's an interesting goal kick, and Swansea have somehow managed to collect it, and they fed it out wide. And they've still, superb, mopped up from. See, that's what I like to see from Gibbo. Yeah,
Brexit football.
No mucking about, just punt it into Rosette. Fine, I'm all right with that.
Let's have a pointless score update. Welling 4, Gosport Borough 2.
Thank you, Ash. Always appreciate the pointless score updates. And let's hope that Norwich do actually score in this game.
Alex says, are you going to Cov on Saturday? I am, actually.
You are?
It'll be my first time at the Rico. I don't think it's called the Rico. I don't think it's called the Rico anymore, is it?
I'll tell you what,
I'm going to Coventry.
The Rico reeks of 3 Norwich points, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah, I can see it now.
6 points in a week would be huge.
Yeah, we must win tonight, though, Jack. We must win tonight.
I think...
No. Don't start telling me a draw. Don't. I don't want that from you. If you accept a draw tonight, I'm honestly firing you.
Firing me from my own channel?
Yeah, I'm literally firing you. You can't accept the draw. We're the better side here. We've got to score. It's a lovely ball. Adamina collects it. It's 3-on-1 though.
Was that McLean?
Yeah, it's McLean. It's a lovely ball. Shot it.
Iniesta.
Split them open. Johnny Rowe, step over, wins a free kick.
Let's have a booking.
Yeah, let's have another booking, ref. Are you going to bottle it? You're going to bottle it, aren't you? You bottle.
No,
is he bottling it?
You have to book him because there was an advantage to be played there.
I think he is going to book him. He's just slow. He's just getting his spray out, I think, first. Where's your card? Where's your card? Where's your card? He's not booking him.
He's going to book him. He's got a card out.
Is he?
Yes.
Well, where is it then, Jack?
I don't think he has, actually.
He's not booking him.
Oh, that's...
He's not booked him for that. Oh, that is absolutely ridiculous. Right, here we go. Norwich have a free kick, though, in a very good position. This could and should be 2-1.
I'm actually getting annoyed at how this ref isn't taking control of the game.
Sarah, lovely ball. He almost finds Gibson, but it's just a little bit too far for him.
This is a good question from George Lloyd. He asks, Jack, how much is Rowe worth in today's market, Chris?
I think at the moment we're looking at 18 million.
18?
Yeah, that's what we're looking at the moment, in my opinion.
That's very precise.
Thank you. Oh, that's brilliant football. And by the way, that was Anel Hernandez. Oh, no, here he is. Edge of the box. Anel! No. Good space. Couldn't get the shot away from the goalkeeper, though. It is coming. Onel should do better there, to be fair.
I would say Jonathan Rowe is worth 25 million.
Okay. Jackson Russell says 35 million. I just think it's still too soon for Johnny.
But if 18 million quid comes in for Rowe, I think they turn it down. That's my...
Yeah, well, yeah, but that's only because we've got nothing else. Oh, Johnny Rowe almost collects it from them. Unlucky. Swansea are playing a dangerous game at the back here. 69 minutes And 30 seconds is your timestamp. 779 of you watching the TNC Watchalong. Swansea bring it forward. They found themselves on the edge of the box here. Number 20 for Swansea. Curling shot. Angus collects. It's absolutely fine. No worries at all.
I think Norwich needs to be just ever so slightly careful with Swansea on the counter, because in terms of this second half, Chris,
they are. I tell you what, they've had three opportunities on the counter now in the second half.
Jack, Norwich have bossed this second.
Yeah,
half.
they have. But you've said it. We must take our chances when they come. And at the moment, that first one there from Onel, I think Onel has to do better there. And he'll know that, to be fair. He needs to do better there. He'll be frustrated with that. There's lots of space and time on the ball. Tell you what,
this left side.
It's a lovely ball.
Exciting.
It's a lovely ball from Onel Hernandez. Dimmy Nunes with loads of space. Will he find Adamida across the box? Oh, PP. Oh, no. It's a corner. Is it a corner? Yeah. It's a corner. So fine.
That left side.
Fine.
Really exciting.
Tell you what, we're building it. We're building, Jack.
Balla. Dimmy Nunes. Let's just quickly talk about Dimmy Nunes, because at the moment,
the Emperor of North,
we're watching a man operating at his very best.
Yeah, we are. I'm so happy to hear. So happy to hear that. Here we go. Right, Gabriel Sara. Here we go. 70 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock.
For those tuning in, we are on the 70th minute and the 55th second.
I just said that. You're going to repeat me all night long.
If you're just tuning in, we are on the 70th minute, 59 seconds.
Oh, it's a header.
It was Duffy.
Big Shane Duffy.
Duff.
We did say.
Norwich were nearly up the Duff.
Oh, wouldn't that be lovely? Wouldn't that be lovely? This is a shout from Keenan. Bring on Farsi. Would you bring on the Farsi?
Yeah, why not?
Everyone likes a bit of Farsi.
Fast, man.
Yeah, that would be good, wouldn't it? It's actually Fastnacht, by the way. Just to correct your pronunciation.
I like to call it the big fass.
Fine.
Or the big farce.
I just want to win.
I would like. Yeah, no, me too. And I think actually on the balance of play, Norwich deserve to win this. But we do have to be careful.
Can I just say, I know it would be painful, and I don't want to tempt fate, but could you imagine if we won this in like the 90th minute? How dirty would that be? Like a real, a real dirty Wednesday night winner. God, that would get me going.
It would be the equivalent of a dirty doner kebab. You know it's wrong. You know it's wrong, but God, it's good.
But it's so right.
Newcastle beating PSG 3-0. I wasn't meant to click on that, but who are they?
Yeah, fine. I agree, Sarah. Why not?
Here comes Swansea. This is where we need to be careful. Swansea on the right side. Opening. Ooh, that's a chance. That's a chance, Christopher.
That is a chance. Swansea have lots of time. I think they've got a corner.
Yeah, it was a block. I think it was Stacey sliding in there. Actually, a goal-saving interception from them.
Blimey, Riley. That was a big opportunity. Swansea now, I would actually say, are starting to build into it themselves, Jack.
Yeah, they are. And this is
They're
why
having a spell.
This is why I said Norwich. We need to be careful that we don't come to regret those missed chances, because we have had 3 chances this half.
Yeah, that Johnny Rowe free header. Onel on the edge of the box. What was the other one?
And Rowe.
Rowe? Another Rowe?
Yeah, Rowe where he sort of crossed it.
Oh, yeah, and it went out for a throw, yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Okay.
Right, here we go then. Let's get this ball out. Up and out, boys.
I'll tell you what's disappointing.
Up and out. What a save, Angus Gunn! It's in. 2-1 Swansea. Oh, it's offside.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's offside. Is it offside? Is it a goal? Is it offside? It's offside.
I tell you what. I mean, that's close. Swansea, well, they have the ball in the back of the net. But what a save from Angus Gunn.
I mean, it was a great first save. It was a great first save, but oh my God, Swansea have had the ball in the back of the net. Blooming heck.
Wow, that was close. And I actually didn't see the offside flag to start. Thank God, says Dylan. Indeed. Let's thank the Lord above us for that one. Goodness me. Oh dear.
Oh dear. Here we go. Right, let's go. Onel Hernandez out on that left-hand side. It's a terrible ball into no one, and Swansea clear it.
That's what frustrates me with Onel. He does all the hard work, and you just go, fine, man.
Right, here we go then. Bringing it up the pitch.
Look at Onel.
Here he goes. Onel's got loads of space. Find Onel out the left. Cut it to Rowe. Cut it. Oh, he's got to score. He's got to score. He's got to score. Oh my God, it's an absolute sitter. I mean, Adam Eder, he's got the whole goal in front of him. It's a beautiful ball. It's been served up to him by PP on a silver platter. All he's got to do is put it in the back of the net, and he's put it over the top of the goal.
Oh, Chris.
That's terrible. It's a bad, bad miss. It has to be said.
Oh, my goodness me.
Come on, Adam. Make up for it, Adam. Make up for that, Adam. Make up for it, son. Oh, he's got to put that in, Jack, isn't he?
I'm receiving emails wanting refunds from the Adam Eder fan club after that.
Swansea breaking forwards now. Number 31 is cutting across 3 players here. PP collects it, though, and he's found a man. Kenny McLean gets fouled, I think. Yeah, he gets fouled.
Chrissy, I mean, that's 4 chances now. We should be winning.
That's the chance there. That's got to go in. I really hope Adam makes up for that, because the trolls will be out.
Let's just talk it through if people aren't watching. It's a delightful ball from Puema's up ahead. He served it up on a silver service for Adam Eder. He's got his head on it and just stuck it. Didn't even go out of play.
That's absolutely delicious from the Emperor of Norfolk. Here he goes up that left-hand side.
Let's have a booking.
We'll have a booking for that. We'll have a booking for that, ref. Get your card out. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's such a shame Eder's missed that.
It is. It is a shame. It really is a shame, because
could Waheta have crossed it slightly gentler?
No, there is nothing on PP there. Adam Eder needs to score that. But I agree with this from Lauren. Come on, Adam. Believe in yourself. Chin up. I agree. Let's support Adam through this. Let's hope he makes amends, Jack. Do you know what, Jack?
That's his problem. He needs to chin down and heads it in.
Yeah, true. I actually think he does make amends. I think he scores the winner here tonight.
It's getting late on in the game now, though, Chris. And you just feel this game should be out of sight by now.
It should. It's a lovely cross from Sarah, and Swansea clear it. Come on, boys.
That's got me down, that.
Mate, get your head up.
Got me down, that one.
What the bloody hell are we doing at the back there, by the way? Right, why is Sarah finding himself out on the left?
I tell you, I've been mightily impressed with this evening.
Lovely ball, brilliantly brought down by Adam Eder into an El Hernandez. Just give it to Johnny Rowe. Brilliant. Go on, Johnny. Do the business. Skin them. Skin them. Skin them. Take them to the carpet cleaners. Go on.
Do you want me to tell you who's impressed me tonight?
The tempo is down the toilet. What?
Dimi Anulis.
Yeah, Dimi.
I think Anulis has been excellent.
Go on, Anel.
Go on, Anel.
Oh, unlucky. Go on,
Get up.
Oh, get up.
Benjamin getting a whiff of an Adam Eder scrap equalised.
Yeah.
We've already equalised. Benjamin.
A winner. A winner.
No, I agree, actually, Christopher Leffler. Chris, chill your beans. Just
chill. Oh, who's this coming on?
Just chill out.
Number 16. Is that?
I think it's.
I'm not used to the numbers yet. Is that fast now?
No, I think
Johnny Rowe's coming off. That's interesting.
Is that not?
Johnny Rowe is coming off.
16 is Christian Fastnacht.
Johnny Rowe is coming off.
You know what? I'm okay with that. I think he was getting a little tired. He was getting a little frustrated.
Booked as well. So
yeah, and he had his chances tonight. That's a man who's starting to feel the pressure of the £1,000 bet.
I think if he hadn't been booked, I would have kept him on. But I think there's a bit of risk there, isn't there, Jack? We need him to be starting against Coventry, don't we? Here we go. Norwich have found themselves with the ball in a dangerous position. Loads of space there. Anel collects the ball. Go on, Anel.
Look at Dimmy.
Find your man.
Look at Dimmy.
Brilliant. Go on, Gabby. Take him. Go central. Go central, boys. Go on, Dimmy. Just not fast enough, are we?
Dimmy's got the...
Anel, feed it. Feed it, Anel. Oh, don't lose it. Brilliant. Corner. Yes. Great work, Anel.
Dimmy's got the stamina of a thoroughbred stallion. I mean, this man is just marauding forwards every possible opportunity. A big thank you to the 850 people watching this evening.
Yeah, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it. Let us know if you want more TNT watch-alongs, and perhaps we'll do more of them. We are going to do more of them, aren't we, Jack? We love a TNT watch-along, don't we? It's taken too long for us to do.
Norwich should be winning tonight. And
yeah, we should.
And that's annoying me.
Yeah, that Adam Eder chance is the one, mate, I tell you. But here we go. There's still time left in this game, Jack, and Norwich can still grow into this game. That's poor there from Duffy with lots of time on the ball. He doesn't do... Oh, a bit of argy-bargy with the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper out of the box there, handling outside the box. That's interesting.
Have we scored from a corner this season?
I don't think so. I can't remember anyway.
Which feels a shame considering you've got, Duffy and Gibson on the pitch. Doesn't it?
I mean, I've said, yeah, I know. Like we do hold an aerial presence. And yeah, I am surprised at our lack of goals from corners, and I'm actually also surprised at our goals that we've conceded from set piece situations. I'm a bit worried now, Jack, because we've huffed and we've puffed again.
You do sense, this game has gone in chapters. Swansea definitely had the better of it early.
Yeah, agreed.
We were better in that kind of second 10 minutes. Then Swansea built in.
Yeah.
First half was fairly even.
Yes.
This half has been all Norwich City. We've had 4 good chances.
I'm not all. There was a good 10 minutes for Swansea where they started to build into it. But yeah, you are right. Norwich have knocked on the door plenty of times and should be winning this game.
That left side is the threat for Norwich this evening. It does look as if Bohetta and I have switched sides.
Yeah, they have, haven't they? I wonder why that is. Interesting. Let's hope it works. Swansea at the moment are holding possession well. Dimmy does so well there to try and win the ball back. That's what you want to see, isn't it, Chap? Swansea. It's a brilliant ball into Swansea. They're in the box. They cross it. Deflected.
Oh, it's in.
No, it's not. It's off the line.
No, it's in.
It's off. No, it's off the line.
It's in.
It's off the line. They've not given it. They've not given it.
It's about 4 foot over the line.
They've not given it. Norwich have cleared it off the line. Bloody hell.
No, that has to be it.
I tell you what, mate. It should now.
That's a goal.
It should be 2-1 to Swansea. Norwich have really counted their
blessings. Do we not have goal line technology in this league?
No.
Do we not?
No. Well, I don't think so. Do we?
I mean, that looks about 4 foot over the line, Chris.
Look, anyway, who cares? Come
on,
Norwich.
Sure that's not a goal?
Right, Norwich, just wake up, please. Stop talking it into existence. Come on. Here we go. Here we go. Clear it! Don't lose it there! Where is our midfield?
I actually think, Chris, at this stage, I mean, Swansea have had the ball in the back of the net. It was given as offside. That ball looked over the line. Can someone just confirm to me if this league has goal line technology? I feel like I should know the answer to that, but I don't.
We've really rode our luck there, Jack. PP now. Oh, PP, do better there. Come on. Loses the ball pathetically. Come on, Norwich. What? No, it's so easy to play through. God. PP, that's shite. Oh, it's a corner to Swansea. He's just given a corner to Swansea.
I think this is the moment where you need lifting.
Right. Yeah, I agree. Go on, lift me. Give me some confidence.
Not over the line, not handball. Are we sure that wasn't over the line? That was kind of Louis Garcia against Chelsea vibes, wasn't it? Back in the day. Did it cross the line? Did it not? Swansea corner. Swansea are building into this game.
Out.
No, it's not.
Oh my God. Oh my God. It's been coming, Jack. They've knocked on the door. I mean, they could have scored 5 seconds before that. That's really shoddy defending from Norwich City. It's ricocheted, 4 or 5 times there, and no one's planted it into row Z. It's shocking defending. Swansea deserve to be in front. It's poor defending. It's really poor defending. Shocking. Norwich have had their chances and they've blown it.
I did say, didn't I? I said earlier, I think Norwich could come to regret these missed chances. Four good opportunities earlier on. Adam Eader's missed one from 2 yards, and Swansea have made us pay.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, they have.
I think the goal was over the line. There was one offside, one that's hit the back of the net, and now they've made it count and they've thrashed it into the back of the net from just poor defending. And actually, Chris, let's think about what gave the corner away. Bohetta's touch.
Shocking, mate. And genuinely pony as well. So poor.
Is it time we give up with PP?
Oh, I don't know, mate. He started to get confident again, but it was completely needless to give away the corner there. Woeful. But away from the corner, mate, the defending, shocking. Genuinely shocking.
Right, now Norwich have to find a way back. Can they find a way back into this?
They've got to. And by the way, a draw is not good enough. So, the boys need to fucking wake up and find an equaliser.
I'd bloody well take a point now.
PP with the ball there, and it's not found anyone. There's a surprise. Go on, Gibbo. Find a man, and that's dreadful.
This is desperately frustrating because Norwich have done the hard work to get back into this game, and it should have been out of sight, Chris. It should have been out of sight.
It should have been. I mean, if that Adamida goal goes in, it's curtains. It's game over. I think Norwich City do then go on to win the game 3-1. But look, Swansea have knocked on the door. They've knocked 2 or 3 times. By the way, it was a great goal line clearance from Norwich City, but it was so close. I mean, fair play. It's frustrating, but that's how football games are won. Taking your chances, Jack. Norwich have had 3 and they've blown them.
Yeah, there's something about our away form that does concern me, and I think that will be the thing that gets us unstuck.
It's a comedy of errors there, though, Jack, isn't it? I mean, first of all, PP's dreadful touch to give away the corner was absolute amateur hour stuff, and then the defending there. I mean, oh my God, how many times are you going to give Swansea an opportunity there? How many bloody times? I
was saying to you earlier, Chris, I've been really good recently of not consuming alcohol, but this is really testing me. There's nothing more than I want now than a lager.
Yeah.
To just take the edge off this. But I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
You can't lose to Swansea. Not when they've been playing that shite this season.
But it's away from home.
No, Jack. We've had the chances. We've got to be winning this. And now we're going to be lucky if we get a bloody draw.
You did sense it, Chris, didn't you? We've done too many of these over the years. And we've watched Norwich so many times, have chances, miss them, and us come to regret it.
Keep it simple, you idiots! What's Duffy doing there?
Duffy's having a little dance.
Oh, my God.
Duffy's having a dance. Let us know what you think of this. Are we going to get an equaliser? I think all of this has come about from Kingsley and Ty Bloke. This is probably the most gut-wrenching performances of the season, I think.
Really?
Well, yeah, because
no, Plymouth.
No. In terms of Plymouth you just had to laugh in the end because it was so bad. We've actually looked like in large spells fairly decent in this performance, and it's just idiocy that's given it away.
I know. Basics.
I think
basics.
I think the thing is, Chris, is the front four with these injuries does lack quality. And I think we've seen that tonight.
Yeah, but it's the lack of quality in defence that's losing us games, Jack. It's not the forward line.
No, because if you score the chance that we've had tonight, this is out of sight. Right? This is out of sight.
Yeah, but you at least get a draw, mate. You at least get a draw. I'm not having it. If you miss your 2 strikers, just park the bus and draw games of football. You can't be losing that to a goal like that. It's not good enough, mate. And Swansea, as I say, they've had their chances. They've knocked on the door. This is what I would agree with, actually, from Joshua Shreve. He says, I think Wagner's tinkered too much. I agree. You don't change a winning side. You go and win a game of football. Go and win it, and then take your key men off.
Yeah. Look, it's not over. There's still a few minutes left in this game. Yeah. Can we find an equaliser? It's Jack Stacey down the right-hand side. We need one. Again, I think looked pretty good this evening.
Yeah, Jack Stacey has looked good, to be fair, but looking good counts for nothing if you don't get points, Jack.
I'll tell you when Norwich's downfall in the second half has come from. Right. When Forshaw went off, who did he come off for?
I don't know, mate.
That's offside. I mean, he's miles offside. He's miles offside.
Fucking hell.
Can someone just let me know when and who Forshaw went off for? Because I missed that, and I've just realised he's not on the pitch, and I'm not seeing the same intent going forwards.
Rose got to, can't believe Adamida didn't.
Joseph Tyler, thank you so much for the super chat. That put some sort of smile on my face. Stop judging PP. He gave Ida an open net. Where's your support for PP like you keep giving to Ida? Come on, guys, poor from you two. I think we have. I was calling for PP to come on the pitch, and I said that the threat down the left-hand side was good. But
I wanted PP to start. All we're criticising PP for is that dreadful touch, just like we're criticising Ida for that dreadful lack of finish. That's fair. Really appreciate the super chat. Always appreciate the debate. We've backed PP, to be fair. We've been proved wrong with PP and with some positive performances this season. But that touch was dreadful.
I think it's
Come on, Ref, book it.
I think it's fair to say that this front four does lack quality.
Of course it does, without a shadow of a doubt. But it's the defence that's letting us down, Jack. It really is. They did it all, but the thing is that frustrates me. They did it against Birmingham. Why could they have not done it tonight against Swansea?
It's the away form that's the worry.
None of those goals, the goals we're conceding aren't special. Great ball. Oh, can't get on the end of it. 90 minutes. This is going to be a loss, I'm afraid. This is going to be a loss.
When I said to you, Chris, would you take a point? You were like, no, we've got to win.
But we do. I
think actually we would have taken a point.
No. We've got to have won this tonight, Jack.
Is this the dream of top six over?
No, but it seriously dents our confidence because a real positive performance against Birmingham in a game that we had to win after that Plymouth pummeling. And they've just shown fragility again tonight. And they've got a really tough game away at Coventry that now
that's nice.
We need to win. Right.
Go on, Adam.
There's going to be one last chance in this game.
I hope so. Go on, Adam.
There's going to be one last chance.
Ben one in the top bit.
Please. What's that? Right, we've still got it. Great ball. Is that a pen? PP. Go on, PP. Oh, find a man. Unlucky though. Good ball to be fair.
That a pen?
Good ball into the mixer from PP. He's got the ball again. Keeps it simple this time. Lovely stuff. Oh,
God, it's not easy watching these, is it?
No.
Was that a penalty on Ida?
No. Desperate shout. Okay. I think it's yeah.
I think what I'm seeing, Chris, this evening, are people losing faith in Adam Ida?
I don't know, Jack. Well, look, he's not shone himself in a good light tonight, has he? He's missed a big chance.
This is a damning statistic. 5 defeats in 7.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really, really bad.
5 in 7.
It's really, really bad, and I don't think the quality of this team is that bad. Like, we should at least be not conceding goals like that. I can understand us having a problem with a lack of goals.
Oh, that's a booking.
A lack of goals, but we've not, because we've been scoring goals. We've been the top scorers in the league, Jack, right? And that's what frustrates me. It's like just switching off. I don't know whether I don't think it's the system. I do think David Wagner started the wrong team tonight. I do. That would be my criticism tonight. Get out of the way. Oh, actually, cheers, ref. Right, come on.
I would say
one last chance.
I'd say if Sargent leads this line, we win this by a couple of goals.
Yeah.
I do think that's a big hit on us, but I can't keep using that excuse.
Right, so there's going to be one last chance in this game. How many minutes extra time is there, by the way? I don't even know, to be fair. Come on.
Our last plug, something positive. Laken's Lager, bloody good stuff.
Get it.
I should have had a few pints of this tonight. Linked in the description. 20% off using code TNCLGR at checkout.
Right, it's a big, long, hopeful ball. And tell you what, he's found Jack Stacey into the box. Ida can't get on the end of it. Unlucky. The Swansea have cleared their lines. It's a throw-in. Will Norwich have one last chance?
Strikers get on the end of that.
I don't think they will.
Good strikers get on the end of that.
I don't know, Jack. I don't know. It was quite fun.
Come on.
To tell you what, that's nice. Go on, Dimmy. Great ball. Ida. Handball. Handball. Handball.
He's given it.
He's given it. He's given a handball.
No, offside.
No, full time.
Offside.
Offside? Is that
a
a handball there?
I thought he'd given a penalty.
I swear that was a handball.
I thought he'd given a penalty. Coventry have won their game this evening. We travel there on Saturday. Could it be 6? Could it be 6 defeats in 8? Come this weekend.
I think I have to say that it's looking. Do
you think Coventry beat us?
If we defend like that, yeah.
Oh God.
If we defend like that, yeah. We needed to win tonight. This is interesting from Steve. 5 shots on target, awful. I agree. It's not good enough.
That's not good. Considering the positions we've been in, I know your favourite stat is XG, Chris.
Oh, fucking hell. Don't start.
Let's have a look at XG.
Please don't give me XG after we've lost 2-1. Please don't do that to me. Don't, because I can't handle it.
1.5 XG Norwich this evening, so we are underperforming our chances.
Right, win the ball back, Norwich.
A tell you who I bet is happy this evening.
Go on.
Swansea Amy. I bet
Brilliant.
she's loving life.
Oh, it's a terrible touch. One last chance. Please, PP, pump it into the box. Why are you going backwards?
Pump it up, PP.
Pump it up.
Do you think this is season over?
Why are we not putting it? No, of course not. Why are we not putting it into the box? Why are we not putting it into the box? Oh my God, we're losing. Hello, foul off the ball there on Ida. Maybe not.
Chris, do you want another stat that will get you down?
Oh yes, please.
Ipswich Town have lost 1 in 30.
I don't.
We've lost 5 and 7. I think this is game over, isn't it? Apparently, Ida to score the header was 0.98 xg. Basically, a guaranteed goal. A guaranteed goal, but it wasn't. He missed it.
I think that.
Oh, this is a devastating defeat, Chris.
Right. Oh,
I tell you, I do feel sorry for the people that have made a trip to Swansea.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, that's a long way home. On a coach.
Do you know what? It's the first time this season I'm asking questions of David Wagner.
Really?
Yeah, I am.
What are you questioning?
He's got this wrong tactically tonight. He's got this wrong, Jack. He's got this wrong.
But we've created chances.
I know, but we didn't start the right team. We've just lost. There we go.
Game over. Swansea City 2, Norwich City 1.
The record speaks for itself, Jack. And I think he's getting to thin ice. I really do. I really do mean that as well, by the way.
Let us know your thoughts. Do you think Wagner is the right man for Norwich City taking?
The record's poor. The start was great, but the drop off is monumental, and we saw this at the back end of last season, Jack, didn't we? We won 1 in 11 at the back end of last season. Was David Wagner's record in charge?
Yeah.
This squad has got the players. I'm not buying this nonsense that because of Ashley Barnes and Josh Sargent being out, we can't win games of football, or at least we can't draw games of football. The setup defensively, the basic errors, the fragility of this Norwich team. We said in the last podcast, if it wasn't for an Angus Gunn save at 0-0 against Birmingham, they win that game. They do win that game. I am worried. I'm worried, Jack. I'm worried. I don't think we win at Coventry. Defending like that, I don't think we win at Coventry.
I do think the injuries have more to answer for than you make out. I think I think losing Sargent and Barnes does impact you defensively as well. Because I think you miss that press, you miss that relief that they provide when they get the ball forwards. This is a good point from Dubai Canary, Chris. You can't blame Wagner for individual errors.
No, I'm not. All I'm saying is Dubai Canary. I am questioning the team that he started tonight because he had the players to go. I thought we looked better with PP on the pitch. We looked better, for example, and he didn't start PP. He started Springett. Springett was decent, to be fair, in the first half, but I don't know. For me, I'm just the reason why I'm saying about David Wagner is the record is so poor at the moment, Jack.
We're 7th.
I know.
We're 7th in the division.
I know.
Are we being overly pessimistic?
I don't know. I just think that Norwich fans aren't stupid, Jack. We've seen trends. Okay, we've seen it at the end of last season. We're seeing a trend in downward form again. You cannot blame those injuries for the defensive frailties. You can't. I know that we score more goals, but we're still conceding, mate.
Well, I get a sense that you're feeling slightly anxious about this side.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. I think I'm using that word a lot, but I think it's too. I think we're just fragile. I think we're fragile. And by the way, let's go back to that first goal for Swansea tonight. I think that sums it up, really. We've praised Forshaw, but we're not even 10 minutes into the game, and we're not keeping it simple. We're fanning around in midfield, and we've given away the most pathetic opening goal. And we've given Swansea a platform to build from tonight. You know, it's a great goal from Sarah to equalise. Of course, I'm happy with that, but it counts for nothing.
I think the real frustration for me this evening is to dig ourselves out of that hole that we dug early on, and we had the chances. We did. Eder has a sitter, that's the best chance. Rowe has a couple.
O'Neill has one.
O'Neill has one. Mate, I'm calling that a half chance. But we did get in good areas, and that's where good sides just kill the game.
Yeah,
I think we saw it. The team that did it best this season against us was Leicester.
Yeah,
they weren't on top of the game for large periods, but when they did have that 20-minute spell, game over. And we had that chance tonight.
And actually, sorry to continue to be negative, but I actually feel like if Swansea had more quality moving forwards, they would have hurt us so much more, because they had 2 or 3 really good counter opportunities that they fluffed. And Norwich were fortunate.
I'd love to see that.
They had that goal line clearance as well. Obviously, great defending for Norwich City at that point. Don't forget as well, Jack, they had the ball in the back of the net. Angus saves it. Then they get the second ball because the defence are half asleep
we'd had our warning.
We'd had our warning and we didn't wake up.
That's frustrating, because you're right. We had 2 less offs, and then the third they hit. And look, a couple more minutes here on stream. Let's get your final conclusions in. If you want a Johnny Rowe t-shirt, links in the description. If you want some Laken's lager, 20% off, link in the description. If you want to drop in a super chat, why not? Cheer us up.
I don't think this is on. I want to get this on screen from Jack Lincoln. I don't think they're uncomfortable conversations. And I don't think we can have uncomfortable conversations about any of those players, actually. As I said after the Plymouth game, that starting 11, those 11 shirts were up for grabs. Fair play. David put his chips on red for the Birmingham game. He stuck with the team and they did the job. The team he started tonight, really, there was fits and starts. There was good spells from Johnny Rowe. Springett looked good. PP looked good in spells-ish, until that horrific touch to give away the corner for Swansea's winner. It's so poor. But yeah, no, to go to your point directly, Jack, they're not contributing enough. Those wingers aren't contributing enough. And that's so disappointing.
There's only so often you could rely on Rowe and Sarah. Like, Rowe had a couple of chances to start, and he probably scored them in previous games. And he doesn't tonight, and that costs us. Luke Stronach, this is a depressing one. Sarah is a goner in Jan.
I do worry about that, Luke. It was a point. Thanks for the super chat, by the way.
Imagine this team without Sarah.
I am worried about that as well. It's starting to creep into my train of thought. I think that, well, look, if Norwich keep losing games, how they are, I don't know why a Premier League team wouldn't come and rescue Gabriel.
Probably get him on the cheap as well.
Possibly. It worries me. It does worry me. We've managed to keep him for this season, but yeah, that is another thing. January's looming, and if Norwich keep up their trajectory currently, yeah, that's a worry, Jack.
Okay, I think we'll call it a day there, Chris. A shocking display. Keep your thoughts coming in over on our Twitter account @TalkNorwichCity.
Yeah,
we'll be replying to some of you this evening, and our personal accounts are there if you want to hear us spout nonsense individually.
Difficult night for Norwich City again. We hope that the watch-along has at least kept you relatively entertained whilst we were at 1-1. We hope you enjoyed the conversation with Bradley Johnson. Let us know your thoughts, feelings, and feedback on social media. If you've enjoyed this TNC watch-along to a certain degree, and you'd like us to do more, please let us know, and we'll try and do another one, won't we, Jack?
We will. Thanks for everyone tuning in. If you're in South Wales, safe trip home, and let us know when you get back. I think that could be the early hours of the morning.
Yeah.
There we go. Swansea City 2, Norwich City 1. We'll see you at Coventry. Cheerio.
On the ball, City.